What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Greenleaf Exclusive, man. We back at it with another Houston Rockets exclusive video. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. We're going to get to it. Let's see who all in the building. Salute to everybody that's pulling up. If y'all know what it is. If y'all can hear me, press 1. If y'all can hear me, press 1, man. Salute. What up, Zach? Salute, Zach. Tyler Brown, salute. Get the likes up. Salute. Zach say Greenleaf. You seen the disrespect? Oh, what? Oh, Chris Broussard said about keeping Elijah one of the first, talking about if Wemby is AD and KD or Hakeem, his career is a disappointment. Man, tell Chris stop wearing that toupee, man. It's fucking up his brain cells. It's messing up his brain cells. Salute to Zachary. What up, King? Salute. What it do, King? Salute. Get the likes up, man. Y'all get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. We here. We're going to talk about, man. Women. I'm going to play the clip. 99 overall. Salute. What's good? Get the likes up. House in the building. What up, House? Salute, House. Salute. Rich in the building. What up, Rich? Rich say, man, that dude, he say he go to hell. You know what I'm talking about, Rich? You know what I'm talking about? We ain't worried about that dude. We ain't worried about him, Rich. Salute to Rich. Solid in the building. Solid Rocket in the building. Salute. Y'all already know I got snipers everywhere. Salute to Sniper D-Lo in the building. What up, Sniper? Salute. Stay humble. I see you. Okay, the gang pulling up, man. The gang pulling up. Y'all get the likes up. Salute. I'm good. My boy Jamarcus in the building. Salute to Jamarcus in the middle, man. Jamarcus, y'all get the likes up, man. Get the likes up for sure. Get the likes up. Very important. Get the likes up. Come on, family. Boy, King in the building. I see you, King. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about this dude, goddamn Victor Wembanyama. First of all, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me play this real quick because we already know.
Goes to the Houston Rockets. Goes to the Houston Rockets.
See, before I really just take off, shout out to the San Antonio Spurs. You know what I'm saying? They secured the #1 overall draft pick. Salute to them for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad that we didn't get the #1 pick. I'm just upset that we fell out the top 3. I'm very highly disappointed that we fell out the top 3. I ain't worried about Wemby, man. Because when you got, you know what I'm saying, young gunners like we got over here, I'm talking about dogs like Jabari Smith Jr., you feel me? Talking about dogs like that. That's not gonna be afraid of the back down, you know what I'm saying? He marked it. So you best believe them 4 times that we gonna see them boys, bring your ass down out of 10, man. Bring your ass down out of 10, man. Because you got some dogs that's going to be ready. Don't let Jabari Smith reach out to 7 foot. He already 6'11". He can handle your ass. And Jabari play real defense. We ain't talking about no help side defense. With Jabari Smith locked down on defense. So we ain't really worried about having another generational a possible generational talent in the Rockets organization. Now, yes, does it hurt that we didn't get the number 1 overall draft pick? Yeah, man. You seen the reaction. You seen the reaction. But at the end of the day, we good, man. We good. We got Ime Udoka. And we're going to touch bases on that, too, because Ime Udoka, shout out to Kelly Iko as well. If you read the article about Ime Udoka and Kelly Iko, it was some real detail on that, man. So shout out to Kelly Iko and Ime Udoka. But as far as us having Ime Udoka going forward as a head coach, man, we don't need too much, man. We don't need too much, And from this on, suit to let me see. So we got some more people pulling up, man. Y'all get the likes up, man. Get the likes up, bro. Get the likes up, man. Let's see who in the building. King say what it do. Mike Brown say seems like Miller just might fall to 4 according to reports. Word. Hey, Mike Brown, if that happens, I'm a winner again, man. I'm a winner again, bro. No worries. No worries. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the fellas to come in and chop it up about this topic, though, because this dude, Wemby, that reaction, bro, let me tell you what happened when I found out about that reaction, man. I'm chilling, right? Trying to take the pressure off my mind about what happened the night prior. The number 1 overall draft pick, whoop-de-whoop, right? I wake up, I didn't see the reaction until the next day. The next day, that's when I seen the Victor Wembanyama reaction saying, man, get your bitch ass up out here. And I'm glad we got a dog in Jabari Smith Jr. going forward, and he knows what it is. Mark it, man. Mark it. Let me see who else in the building. Middle finger in the building. He say one Jalen Rose be switching up his hair kit too. That's crazy. Genius in the building. What up, Genius? Salute. He said, man, women didn't even want to come to us. I hope we beat them every time we play. Yeah, we gonna beat them and they're gonna take their ass back down I-10. You feel me? You think they just gonna, okay, yeah, we gonna get into it. Jamarcus said he didn't want to come up. He didn't want to come to us. That's how it looks. Yeah, that's what it looked like, man. That's what it looked like. It's cool, though. It's cool. We still gonna run with our young dogs. Hey, you don't think we believe in Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr. and all these guys? Alper Shingun, bro. Salute, purebred. Salute. Mudbone in the building. What up, Mud? Mud say he like Amen. Big facts, Clip. He said Jabari got the high ceiling on our team. I agree. As far as you talking about a two-way player, yes, he fits that bill. He fits that everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? A stretch for a big, a guy that can knock down threes. You implement into your system, and he can get better, get stronger. I believe his work ethic is better than most people in the NBA, veterans in the NBA. His mindset is on point. So just like him expressing himself about, the Wemby situation, things like that where he, taking note on Wemby, of course. And I love it. I love it from the guys, man. I love it from them guys. What up, Clip say, salute Green King. Salute. Hold on, let me drop this link, though. Before I drop the link, man, let me talk about this too, because like I said, Kelly Iko had an interview with Ime Udoka. It was a good interview. Gave a lot of good detail about what Ime Udoka will present for us. But I want to ask y'all: Is Ime cool without bringing in a different vet? Is Ime Udoka cool without bringing in another vet? He was posed a question, and his response was, I've said regardless of free agency and the draft, we still have a group of guys we want to grow, and we're looking for internal growth, more so than necessary looking for an outside guy to try to save the day. So that being said, man, I'm trying to analyze what he's saying, and there's a lot more that could be said coming from that article. But for what I got from that just stood out to me. I think the Rockets really trying to push forward, building up this young core. They're building up this young core. They're building up through the draft. They building up a young product that, going forward, if they have chemistry and camaraderie, it's gonna be close. Nobody's gonna be touching them if they play the right way. If they play the right way, that that the NBA world would love to see at the same time. Because these three guys there, then you add in the Kevin Porter Jr., who I believe is going to take another step at the point guard position. However, Ime Udoka try to utilize him at that position. So at the same time, I really believe that this coach and this young group is built for something better than what most people don't really expect from the young Rockets, man. It's still the Rockets, they're a dysfunctional organization. It's this, and that. Coming from outsiders, though. This is coming from the outside sources, outside media. They're not really inclined. They're not really behind the scenes. You got guys in our Rockets community that's behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Bringing in detail. They never came out and said that the Rockets are dysfunctional. Of course, we was critical of them. We was giving them tough criticism, yes. But at the same time, man, it was no dysfunction as far as like locker room dysfunction. None of that. You just had a lot of young guys, a young group that was trying to figure themselves out in the NBA world, going up against grown men, 10-year vets, playing with them, toying with them out there on the court. Couldn't get it done in the third and fourth quarter. And then it's the guidance factor, the coaching. It starts with the coach too. It starts with the coach first and foremost. But at the end of the day, man, I just really took a lot from what Ime Udoka said from that interview once again, man. And I just want to pose this, man. Is he talking about James Harden or is he talking about anybody else? Is Steven Stiles really, is he really locked in on his young group? Put it like that. I believe he is. I believe Ime Udoka is, man. Then you got scrub guys, bro. Look at this picture, bro. Look at it. It shows the goddamn hate for the city. Yeah, I seen all them goddamn Twitter posts and Twitter pictures of you in goddamn Manu Ginobili jersey, man. Yeah, I seen it. But at the same time, man, like I said, shout out to Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs for getting that pick. But at the same time, bro, you pumping your fists and all that stuff, bro, you gonna have to see them boys. You got to see them boys, man. It ain't gonna be sweet. It ain't gonna be easy. I guarantee you it ain't gonna be easy for you, boy. You's an enemy to us now. Straight down I-10, you gotta see us 4 times, bro. You gotta see us 4 times. You ain't. Hey, we already got us a 7-footer. What we need this nigga for now? Yeah, it was cool if we had him going forward to match him up with all these other young players. But at the same time, bro, you know what I'm saying? When you have it already in your mind that you don't want to be here, bet. You know what I'm saying? Bet. Because I guarantee you. Hold on, yeah, I knocked my damn basketball over. Hold up. I guarantee you. We're gonna make your ass go right back down I-10 and make you eat pump your fist on that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to let the fellas up in this bitch. Hold up. Pumping your goddamn fist and shit. Nigga think he is, man.
Goes to the Houston Rockets.
Goddamn shame. Hey, King, man, what it do, King? King, you there?
What's happening, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. What's good, man? What you got on this topic, man? What you got on Victor Wembanyama? And what you got on Jabari Smith's response to his fist bump and reaction to our lottery, man?
Hey, man. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm looking at this different. It's clear that the kid grew up a Spurs fan. Tony Parker was probably his favorite player growing up. Okay, so I can understand that the kid wanted to play for the Spurs. So he see that the Spurs don't end up at number 4. Detroit end up number 5. They had the worst record. So when it comes to, I think any team that popped up at that point that wasn't the Spurs, he was going to be excited about. I think we blowing it out of proportion. We letting these people on Twitter and on social media, oh, look, he ain't want to go to the Rockets. He ain't want nothing to do with the Rockets. Look, that may be the case. It could be.
Why
But
he
it
didn't do all this
also
fist
could be.
bumping and why he didn't do all this fist bumping and extra shit when he named all the mother teams, bro?
Well, they said that when Portland popped up, that he made a face and got a big and put a big smile on his face about
You
that.
said that. They said, was it on camera? They got
Yeah, they
everything we
got a
do.
clip.
It's on camera. Everything that it come to Houston Rockets on camera. Somebody got something to say. They gonna expose this shit.
They
Oh, he
they
really
put a
didn't want to
clip.
be there.
They put a clip of the Portland pick at number 3, and after the pick was named, he looked off and put a big old smile on his face. You know that I'm telling you, to me, in
Man, you
my
capping
opinion,
for this San Antonio nigga
I'm
now,
not
King.
capping for nobody. I'm not capping for nobody, dog.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
just
Ain't
saying.
no blowing nothing out of proportion, bro. Hey, the rivalry is finna get real. They talking about all these Texas teams ain't in the playoffs. Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and we finna be in that bitch for sure. I don't know how they gonna handle women because I don't just see them unless they do some other things. But at the end of the day, bro, we back in action as far as Texas in general. We back in action, so our rivalry gonna be more lit than these playoff games in regular seasons. You feel me? But at the same time, man, that nigga, you capping on that shit, bro. That nigga ain't want to be out here. He getting word of mouth from them Frenchmen and all them other whack motherfuckers that don't want him to be in Houston, bro. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. That's just how I feel.
Like I said, that could be the case. It's just I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? I believe the dude was a Spurs fan as a kid, growing up. The most, the biggest basketball player from that country is Tony Parker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
okay, go ahead, King. My
I'm
bad.
just saying, bro. I think that it's being blown out of proportion, and people are inferring something, that may or may not be true. So until or unless he come out his mouth and say, "Nah, I didn't want to go to Houston," for
Man,
XYZ
hey,
reason, for whatever reason,
sometimes you ain't gotta say
and
nothing. Your
until he
actions gonna
say that,
say
then to me,
your actions gonna say everything to me. For me, your actions gonna say
yeah,
everything.
but
You
that
don't
could
even
be
have to say a lot.
misconstrued, bro.
I don't hate
That could
them.
be
I don't hate
misconstrued,
them.
my nigga.
I
And
don't
you
hate them.
remember,
But I'm
listen,
just
y'all
saying the rivalry
remember,
real. I ain't finna soften up because
y'all
I
remember.
don't want to twist up the narrative. No, bro. That nigga, he acting like he went over there and say, we is sweet over there in San Antonio. Yeah, you gonna get your numbers, but when it come down to grind time, hey, you best believe boys gonna put their forearm in your chest. They gonna bully ball you. I'm talking about the real bigs. And now you got Jabari Smith already trying to put the ball on notice, man. So, hey, King, I'm just saying, man, that robbery finna get extra real, homie.
Yeah, I ain't tripping on that. Anything that can get them boys riled up is a good thing. But you remember, I said before the lottery that I didn't even want Win. That my top dude in the draft was Scoop. So it ain't like I'm capping for the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Because I
I
didn't
thought
want
you meant
Houston to draft
I
him
ain't
at
know you didn't
all.
want them. I thought you said they
No,
wasn't
I
gonna
said,
give them to us. I ain't know you didn't really want them.
well, yeah, I said that too. But the last stream you did right before the lottery,
Okay.
I said Scoop was the number one player to me. I went and looked at these dudes. I thought Scoop was the number one player, and I didn't want women. I was talking about the reasons why. That they put him in bubble wrap and all that. They ain't really let him play with it. But yeah, so I'm not capping for the dude, bro. I'm just saying, to me, I think it was that's his lifelong favorite team. He get a chance to play for them. His favorite player plays for that team. He probably think Greg Popovich is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So to me, that's what it was. Kid just, was wanting to go to San Antonio. That's it. That's my
All right,
opinion.
man.
Now, if he come out and say that he ain't want to play for Houston, he ain't want to come to you, then that's something different. But as it stands right now, that's just my opinion of it, bro.
All right, let me get to the next. Let me get to the next guest, man. Hey, Rich Bass, what to do, Rich?
Shit, what it do, bro?
Hey, Rich, what you got on Victor Wembanyama's fist bump, celebration, doing a lottery, and what you got on Ime Udoka and his quote, on the screen right here? You know what I'm saying? What you got on both of those things, man?
What's up, man? Salute to everybody, man. I'm here for the smoke. You know, yeah, as long as I've been on here, bro, yeah, I know I'm always here for the smoke. So I mean, even if he didn't and it is blown out of proportion, I don't care. I'm here for the narrative, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I think these boys need something to get them going. And Jabari already dog. We got a bunch of dogs on this team, man. And like King said, bro, I wouldn't really. Of course, it's number one pick, bro. 7'5", you gonna want to see him on your team. But as far as just how everybody was just like, oh, we gotta get him, I was like, I wasn't even mad by not getting the number one. I was mad because we got the fourth pick. I
Yeah, me
wanted
too.
either
Me too.
number two or number three, bro. At least
Just to be
top
clear,
three.
me too.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even about the number one pick. I knew he was going to San Antonio anyway. Just because the French Connect, I already knew what was going on. When I seen San Antonio start losing all them games, and they wasn't saying nothing about it, they were talking about the Rockets, they were bashing the Rockets. I say, man, he going to San Antonio because they was too quiet about San Antonio. It was too quiet. When something is too quiet, something going on behind the scenes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So all about Wimby fist pumping and shit. All right, cool. Like you said, he got to come down I-10. Them boys finna get him some. Man, listen. Them boys gonna come in with an extra when they see Wimby, bro. The whole league gonna have some extra, but the Rockets, cause it's a divisional rival too. Man, Emmy gonna have them boys ready to go, bro. So I ain't even ready. I ain't even worried about that. We seen how Scoot was dogging, getting to it. What you think Jalen gonna do, bro? Jalen gonna put something on his head, bro. Scoot was getting to the hole putting packages over this man, bro. What you think Jalen gonna do when he come down the lane, bro? That's barbecue chicken all night, bro. So, you know, and I hope the dude stay healthy. I hope he be great, is what they say here, because I'm ready for the rival. I think we gonna get him. I think we gonna beat him, and I'm ready for it. As far as what Emmy said, I agree with him, bro. We've been saying the same thing, bro. We don't need to just go put all our eggs in one basket like Derek Moore used to do, bro, on one player, bro. No, let develop these young dudes. Emmy see the vision. He came here for a reason. He see these guys got some type of talent, and he's ready to develop. Yeah, we got to bring in some pieces around him. I get it, but what he's saying is we not finna bank on no draft picks, and we ain't finna have no veterans come in and save this team. He finna develop internal, get these guys ready to go, and teach these guys how to be professionals, bro. And that's what we need, bro. Develop them, bro. At this point, bro, we didn't get the number one pick. So guess what? You know what that means? Now everything rely on these young dudes. If we're gonna get a championship, it's gonna be with these young dudes. Period. So let's roll. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Salute, salute. Yeah, it was good take right there, Rich. Hey, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. Hey, Reg, what it do, Reg? What you got on it, man? What you got
Uh,
on? What you got on the Victor Wembanyama fist bump and you know Ime Udoka's take on the Young Rockets?
Hey, what's going on? Everybody on the panel, Greenleaf, Rich, what's going on?
Yeah.
Um, I agree with what you and Rich was saying, bro. Like, here's the thing: I was public enemy number one on here the whole year, and I was saying, bro, I was like, I didn't want him, and I say we didn't need him. Um, and we should get. I don't think he fit the team. He didn't fit the culture, and obviously he didn't want to be there. I seen the video. We all seen it. Now, whether it be because he was just, that was his childhood team and he wanted to go there, or he just really didn't want to come to Houston, either way, it's the same result. Jabari, I guess he took it a certain way, and he sent the tweet with the little notebook and the pencil. So that's what I want. And of course, it was Jabari that did it, because he got the dog
Facts.
out of all them cats. Even, bro, I think Jabari should be the leader of the team. I know Jalen's the number one guy. Maybe Ime can come in and kind of get him going in the right direction. But if we talking about like mentality, if we talking about spirit, heart, love for the game, competitive nature, composure, and he 19, bro. and he already ahead of them mentally. Miles, how you mentally ahead of dudes that's 3-4 years older than you, bro? Miles ahead of him, bro. His DNA. His dad used to play in the league. He just got a certain type of demeanor about him, the way he carry himself as a man. And I think he don't have to be the best player on the team, but he's gonna be our most impactful because he can do it at both ends of the court. At I'm not gonna say obviously not at an elite level yet, but at a very competitive level, you know. And that I know it was one game, but when he put the clamps on Giannis, bro, I was like, maybe you say I'm jumping the gun, but I seen it for I seen a flash of all you. I seen it, bro. For that split second, I seen it, bro. It's there, and we just got to cultivate that. And I think Ime gonna do that, bro. And as far as like what he said, I completely agree. I don't think we should sign none of these motherfuckers in free agency. Maybe, and I know last time I say Jaylen Brown, if we can get him. Other than if we can't get Jaylen Brown or any shooters, then we don't need to sign nobody, bro. Like if you want to trade the pick, use the pick. I really don't give a fuck what we do with the pick, to be honest. If we can't get some shooters and some more dudes that play defense, if we can do that, cool. If we can't, fuck it. Let's just run with what we got. I mean, we got enough to be competitive. We're gonna be better than we were last year, just off the fact that we got a better coach and the fact that these guys got a little bit more experience and they're gonna be in a better position and being actually coached and taught the right way. So I think either way, we still gonna be in a good position, man. And if we can develop these dudes, keep these dudes together, re-sign the core group, the big four guys we got. If we can re-sign these four guys, our core guys, we can build something special in the Toyota Center, man. We can build something special in the Houston Rockets organization, man. Let the coach, because I think Ime, after the shit happened with Boston, but even before that, like I think Ime, because most of those dudes in Boston, that's a veteran team for the most part. Yeah, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they're younger, but they're coming in. They've been in the league a while. They've been in the league a few years. They got a little cachet, man. They got reputation. They making the big money. So I think for Ime, even though he did a good job coaching them and took them to the finals and shit, I think he preferred to have a young team where he could put more of his stamp, where he ain't got to be tell these dudes what to keep. Every time you look on the sideline, Ime yelling, screaming, fussing, getting in dudes' face, where to square up with them just to get these motherfuckers to play defense and play ball the right way. I think he want a younger team. I don't think he want to coach no veterans, bro. I honestly think that, especially after this whole scandal shit, I don't think he want to have to deal with the high-profile players, the ESPN, the media. I just think he just want to coach, have fun, and do his job, bro. That's all.
I agree, Rick. I agree. He also alluded to, having, Alperen Sengun, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read out this little quote. So anytime you have a big that can initiate offense, whether it's from the high post or off the block, you want to take advantage of his skill set. The Nikola Jokic comments are there for a reason because he does some of the passing. He has the vision. He can score from the different areas on the court. He's deadly in the pocket. He can hit it on what is it? Oh, he can hit him on the half roll. He can make all kind of plays. That's just make it easier for everyone else. And like that was pretty much like the vision for me slightly last year. The way it was set up, you would think like all these guys would pretty much have an offense, on the Steven side. It's crazy for me to think like that, right? But I can just see the vision how everybody can make plays for each other. If the ball was in Kevin Porter Jr.'s hands, Jalen Green hand, they was trying to develop Jalen Green to be a more of an off-ball playmaker, combo guard to a certain degree. If his scoring was up and down, Jalen Green was gonna get involved making plays. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was ugly, you would still have him be in place and try to learn it. You know what I'm saying? And Alperen Sengun, who's probably his IQ is probably on another level than most of those guys. You know what I'm saying? As far as like playmaking and seeing the play before it happens to a certain degree out the post. So how do y'all feel about and what do y'all think Ime Udoka is really gonna implement with LP?
I think LP's, man, baby Joker, man. I think if you look at two teams around the league that we can build, that kind of like, if you look at Boston and then you look at like Denver, right? I think our roster kind of resembles those teams the most, if any, in the league, because Boston, they don't really have a real big. They got Al Horford and they got Williams, but they kind of rotate 3 or 4 dudes into that 5 spot. You know what I'm saying? And they got a bunch of guys that can do a little bit of everything. And I think if you look at Denver, the way they run their offense, um, they got Joker at the high post, you know what I'm saying, top of the key running stuff or down low. But then they also get Murray into a lot of actions. A lot of times, Aaron Gordon, he's bringing the ball up, he's initiating offense. A lot of time you get Michael Porter Jr., he be doing his thing. So, and then you got a bunch of dudes off the bench that's shooting at a high clip. These motherfuckers come out the bench sniping. And that's, I think, if we think we could build our team, if we build our team kind of like what Denver's doing, because we're in the same position Sacramento was in 2 years ago. When Mike Brown came over there, he kind of built that team like a diet Golden State, like the way it's constructed, got Herter. They brought Herter over there. You know what I'm saying? They got Sabonis. The same thing. When you get a big who can do that, I'm not saying that's gonna get you to the chip, but that's hard to defend over 82 games. It's hard to defend a big man that skilled that could. And I think Şengün I think he could be better than Sabonis.
Oh, for sure. Man, hey, Red, I think Rich was on here. You was probably on here. We was it was early on during the season. We was talking about like Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? How we was matching up our guys with their guys, and I said like so. LP can bang with Sabonis, and he did it this year. He was doing it this year. Even though some games you will see Sabonis have the upper hand on Şengün at times, but I think when LP gets older, more mature, more stable, and as a veteran going forward, it's gonna be his third year this year. So along with Jaden and the other guys, so LP, I think he's gonna, implement banging and being more consistent. But I just want him to take more 3-point shots and be more consistent on the defensive end and stuff like that.
Nah, you right, bro. Yeah, I think LP in this system, bro, he can play that out off the road a little bit. The only thing LP missing, bro, is consistent defense and a jump shot. Once he can knock that three ball down at not even at a high clip, but a respectable clip, to where they gotta keep the defense honest,
Right.
It's gonna lock the Rockets, because you just won't have to put him at the post. Because you gotta think how Nikola Jokic play. He can also shoot the ball. It might not be as efficient as a high level shooter, but he still wants the defense to come out there and guard him with that shot. So once LP develops that jump shot, I'm hearing that he has a new diet now. So evidently, you know what I'm saying, that he's looking to probably like, kind of bulk up a little bit, but also to actually play physical, but also be leaner to be able to play defense at a high level. Him getting 35 minutes a night. You know what I'm saying? So once he's able to compete at a high level and just be consistent every night, because we seen it in flashes, LP competing, but it was some games, we'll see he'll fall off, which is normal for what
Second year
this is what
player.
second year play. It's normal. He's still trying to get adjusted. So, this is gonna be his third year. New coach, new philosophy. New role. A more impactful role. I think Emmy gonna really like let these dudes, let these young guys kind of like not do what they want, but he's trying to get the most out these young guys. I think that's what Silas went wrong. He wasn't actually pointing to these guys. He was trying to point to KPJ and
And
excuse me.
he made Udoka know what he want from. He know what he want, bro. He know what he see
Yeah.
too.
And you can hear it in his interviews, bro. He
Mm-hmm.
not just saying LP's a good player. He not just saying these guys. No, he's pinpointing the different things about these guys, Tari Eason and Jabari, how he sees them as defensive, anchors on the team. So he's seeing it. He's seeing it. The outside media talking. These guys don't, immature and all that, bro. They young, bro. Let these guys develop. Let them develop, and I think that's what Emmy gonna do, man. Emmy was, for us not to get the draft pick we wanted, man. Honestly, bro, we got the right coach. That's all I really cared. Well, that was one of the things I cared about. And you know what I'm saying? And I think that goes a long way. Is you getting the right coach with the right philosophy, right mindset, and willing to teach. It's not enough teachers in this league, bro. A lot of these guys, a lot of these coaches, they want to get these superstar players that's already made or whatever the case may be, and they want to take all the shine for it. No, But what happened to the development, man? What happened to the development phase of these guys? As we see, and I'm gonna shut up. But as we
Now
see,
you good, huh?
but as we see, Miami. I didn't even know this till last night when I was listening to the commentator. I didn't even know they got a bunch of undrafted players, bro. That means you can't
Bro,
tell me. You
that's the
can't tell
thing.
me.
That's
You
the
can't.
thing, Rich.
That's
That's the
coaching,
thing,
bro.
bro.
That's coach. That's culture and coaching.
Thanks.
That's what that. Those are the two things. Culture and you don't need to go get no James Harden, bro. What has
Culture and
he
coach.
done? What has he done? What you gonna go get him for? To teach our young guys how to almost get there? No, no, bro, no. Leave that man where he at and develop these guys, bro. Develop that culture. When you develop that culture, bro, and you instill just that intensity, just to go get it at by any means, bro, you gonna start seeing it. You see it in Miami, bro. Ain't nowhere in here they should be in the Eastern Conference Final. Tyler Hero hurt. Come on, bro. They got majority of their roster hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the coach and the culture, and if these guys are willing to buy in. Period.
Facts, Rich. Facts, Rich. Hey, big fan Breezy, what's good, man?
Yo, shout to Greenleaf exclusive. Shout to your panel and your channel. I subscribed the other day. I was listening to the panel. I think I pulled up when y'all was doing the draft, the mock to see who was going to be where and what pick y'all was going to get. I had tapped in and I subscribed that day. So shout to you. I like what you do.
Salute to you, man.
Um, but as a Nets fan, I'm keeping a close eye to what the Houston Rockets do. Kind of like what happened with the Celtics, and they had the third pick from the Nets in 2016 and in 2017, and they got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Kind of seeing what Houston going to do with the picks. And I just kind of wanted to add to the conversation because I was saying this all season about how coaching is, in my opinion, like a good 35 to 45% to contribute to winning. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the offensive schemes, the defensive schemes, who to let shoot open shots, to just the whole strategy of winning the game. You know what I mean? So, I wanted to ask y'all because I heard y'all just say it. So I'm just asking for a number. How much do y'all think coaching contributes to a winning basketball, a brand of good winning basketball?
I mean, you hit the nail on the head, bro. I agree with what you said, man. I think it's like, I say about a good 40%. Because if you look at the teams, right, and let's just go to the last 30 years, man, since the 90s, the teams that won multiple chips had really good coaches, right? We could just go down the line. Obviously, the Bulls, they damn near ran the 90s. Then you got our Houston Rockets, Rudy Tomjanovich, Hall of Fame coach, Phil Jackson. Then you come into the 2000s, Phil Jackson again. And then if you look at the teams that even got there, right? The Knicks, we beat the Pat Riley and the Knicks. When Pat Riley was the coach of the Knicks, even back when he was the coach of the Showtime Lakers. Then you got Jeff Van Gundy, even though Jeff Van Gundy, I want to say lead coach, but in the 90s, Jeff Van Gundy was cool. He was solid, right? Then coming into the 2000s, Phil Jackson again, Larry Brown. When he was on the Pistons, then them 76ers teams, Larry Brown was the coach of the teams when they went against the Lakers, when Iverson was winning all them fucking games, scoring all them points. So and then you now you got Pat Riley again with the Heat, and they won another ring. Avery Johnson, when they went they went there, they lost it. Avery Johnson was cool. He was a good coach. I think that situation in Dallas was kind of fucked up, a lot of off the court shit going on. And Avery kind of lost his passion to coach. He became a commentator. Then you move forward, and then Phil Jackson again, right? Doc Rivers, you know what I'm saying, in the Celtics. Then you got Phil Jackson again. He got to the finals 3 times. They won it twice. See the pattern? Good coaching. Then Eric, right? It's a pattern to this shit. Then Steve Kerr and then Mark Jackson built them teams up, and then gave to Steve Kerr. They ran it. So you see the pattern, good coaching, bro. You don't see no scrub coaches, no team with no scrub ass coach winning. I'm on Doc Rivers' head top, but I don't think Doc Rivers is a scrub coach. I think he's overrated. But I think Doc Rivers is a good coach. If you get Doc Rivers on your team today, Doc Rivers will guarantee stamp it. You get a semifinals conference appearance in the playoffs. You're gonna get to the second round with Doc Rivers. Is he gonna get you past that? Probably not. But you're guaranteed to win about 50 to 60 games, and go by 6 or 7 games in the playoff series in the second round. Doc Rivers can do that for you.
Well,
So
yo, I wanted to add to what you said because you said something about a pattern, and I also see a pattern with Coach Pop and the coaching tree that come from Coach Pop. And actually, I seen a stat that showed that a lot of the coaches that come from under the Coach Pop tree are successful. Ime Udoka is one of those coaches. Jacques Vaughn is one of those coaches. Budenholzer, I think even a Monty Williams. I mean, you know, they just got fired, but
They
still.
everywhere. They
They
everywhere.
might be considered good coaches, you know what I mean? And I'm saying that to say far as blueprint, you know, and also I'm just trying to, you know, bring up the conversation of the success and how Coach Pop had it with the big man with Duncan Robinson, and then you know you see success with coaches with even Monty Williams, no, not I mean, but Budenholzer with Giannis, or even the coach for the Grizzlies and them going out and getting Jared Jackson. The theme of, you know, these coaches having the formula of Coach Pop and making sure they get a big man to be significant and, you know what I'm saying, in their place. So I do see good things coming for the Houston Rockets because of it. You know what I mean? Y'all got Sengun and Ime, him being under the Coach Pop tree, and you see what he did with the Celtics in his first head coach attempt.
Right.
So, and you know, I'll land the plane saying this. I know that it took like Akeem Olajuwon 8 seasons to you know what I'm saying, actually win it. So what I'm asking you, you see how Houston built around Akeem Olajuwon and got a championship. Do y'all have anybody on your team that you think that Ime will build around the same way they built around Olajuwon when y'all won it back then?
I don't. Well, one individual player, I don't believe so. But when you have Jalen Green, who he came from, like having Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, so I think he's seen something in that core where it's not they 24, 25. Now they are 20 and 21, 20 and 19 years old. So whatever philosophy that he had for those two guys, I think if he catch them early right now, build that up. I think he sees something out of all these guys. Really, like I said, he alluded to Alper Sengun being a weapon to a certain degree. Kevin Porter Jr. at the point guard position, being a catch 40% catch and shoot, and he only took 2 shot attempts at that. So Ime Udoka sees a lot of things, and as far as like all these guys in total. So I just think like Ime Udoka, he's gonna really, you know, it's not gonna be overnight success. Let's just get that out the way. It's not gonna be overnight success. It's all about building winning habits and building good habits at that.
I
Got
agree.
it, bro.
I agree. Hey, bro, I want to ask you a question. You say you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question, bro. Hey, you hear them talking about they trying to for the Nets for Mikal Bridges, they want to trade that exchanging that number 3 pick. As a Nets fan, would you do that?
Nah, because the culture in Brooklyn is not building around their draft picks. We got Cam Thomas at the 27th pick. I thought he could have got more minutes in his second season. He didn't. You know, Jared Allen was a draft pick. He was picked round 1, number 22. That was the first good draft pick that Sean Marks got. It was up for contract time, and we was going to give him the bag or let him go, and we let him go, and that's how the whole James Harden situation even happened. Had we said yes to Jared Allen, we wouldn't been able to negotiate anything with James Harden, and I don't think that deal ever goes down. But I said that to say, Kenny Anderson, Derek Coleman, they were in the 90s, and Willie Green, he was the GM, and he was the GM for 6 years. What I'm getting at is that Sean Marks is not using the draft as a weapon. I think that he can, you know, he can give Cam Thomas minutes, he can give Day'Ron Sharpe minutes, you know, and by doing so, you know, you add to Nick Claxton, who was a second round draft pick, number 31st pick, second round 31st pick, and he's a draft pick. So again, I feel like the strength of GMs is the draft. But I said that to say when you think about the third pick and however good this pick will be, and you contrast this to Mikal Bridges, the reason why I say no is because of the last 28 games that Mikal Bridges played shows that, we gave him a nickname in his first week here. We started calling him Brooklyn Bridges. You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, he scored 40 points a few times, and he never did that in his career, like on some regular shit. I think he did it twice with the Suns, but that was it. And he did it like 5 times with us in 28 games. So that whole role change is the reason why I say no to the third pick.
And he's a great defender.
Yeah, and I was going to say that's the last thing I was going to say is him being able to be a role player, to be on to be on the bench and be the number one perimeter defender or be the number one scorer is something that you will have to develop from any rookie, even if they Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? So case in point is I'm keeping Mikal Bridges. Facts. I mean, I would. Word.
House, what's up with it, House? Hey, House, what you got on the topic tonight, House? What you got on the I-10 rivalry, and what you got on Ime Udoka's comment about not really bringing in superstars, so to speak?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I got some very passionate opinions on that coaching comment. I'm gonna just let that fall back for a second on that one. I'm gonna comment on something different. Because I disagree with some of them panelists on that. But let me talk about the player, sort of the player makeup of this team now that y'all don't get top 3 pick. The way I see it, there's 2 ways to win a championship. You can either do it with a superstar or at least one superstar, which is, frankly, let's be honest, that's the way most teams win a championship is with a superstar. And let's face it, like, we can't just deny it. I mean, Wemby is going to be a superstar if he avoids injuries. Now, if he gets injured and he's, his center of gravity is so high, he might get injured a lot. If he avoids injuries, he's going to be a superstar. Bank it.
Yeah.
But setting that aside, you either need a superstar to win, or the other way to do it, which is more rare, but it can be done, is you don't try to bring in a superstar, but you just have a lot of very good players. And so what I'm going to talk about is the Detroit Pistons culture, where not only when they won it in 2004, but even going back to the 80s and 90s when they won it. Okay. On all those Pistons teams, they never had a bona fide superstar. I mean, you could say on all those teams, Isaiah Thomas is probably the closest you could get to that, but he still was not. He was a little man. He was a little man point guard. He was not going to lead you by himself. Okay. So what happened was they brought in just a ton of good quality players at each position. And I think that the Rockets are not going to have, they're not going to have like a bona fide superstar going forward. This was their last draft pick before, all the draft picks were given up, right? So this is their last draft to make something happen. They're not going to have like some, top 5 player in the world type. Okay. So what they need to do, and what Ime needs to recognize, is that they need to have great role players at each position, play their role with perfection, and play unselfishly among all these guys. And if they do that, they can build a team that has no individual superstar, but 7 or 8 really great role players at each position that can do something unique for that position, and have all them players, 7, 8 players, do that well at that position type and that role. And then you could build a Pistons culture where you're just winning on a team of 7 or 8 guys rather than a superstar leading the way. What you think about that?
I actually agree with that, Hoss. I know you're gonna come out with the coaching thing, but
go ahead. Yeah, you talk about the players.
I actually agree with that 100%. You hit the nail on the head, bro. I actually want it that way. I actually want us to go against the grain.
Okay.
Because even in the 90s when we had Akeem, right? It was just Akeem,
right?
And players, right?
Right. Right.
I mean, we had an old Clyde come in on the back end, but really it was just Akeem and a crew. And
Right, and that's how teams usually win it. They have a superstar, and then they have a bunch of players filling the gaps. But go ahead,
Look at Miami.
I'll let you cook.
Look,
Yeah,
look at Miami. That's how Miami winning right now,
right,
bro.
right. Go ahead, Reg.
oh no, I let you the cat from the Brooklyn Nets fan. Yeah, I let him finish off because you had a disagreement with his point about the coaching, which I agree with him on. And salute to him, bro. He the realest Brooklyn Nets fan I've seen on this shit since I've been on here, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, bro.
But hey, Reggie, I'm interested in hearing how you evaluate the players stuff even further. So keep cooking on that. You were cooking.
Oh no, I was just you pretty much said it all. But the reason why I say the culture of the coach and Raphael Stone came in here, you got Ime. So I think a relationship between a coach and a GM is paramount, right? Look at and since we talking about Brooklyn, because our futures are kind of intertwined, right? It's ironic that he pulled up to the panel today. If you look at Brooklyn, going back, and I remember when Steve Nash got fired, right? And we all know Steve Nash got the job because him and Sean Marks is cool, and he was a coach out there in Golden State, the developmental coach, where he had a relationship with KD. When they didn't get the other coaches they wanted, they got Steve Nash as a second option, right? After the Steve Nash ship went left, then it was the rumors about we want Ime. They was talking about the Jaylen Brown trade. A whole bunch of shit was going on. They end up getting Jacques Vaughn, and I thought to myself, Jacques Vaughn is literally like a slightly less good version of Ime Udoka, and I was wondering why they didn't want him. Literally the same situation. He was a good player in the league. He was a solid, serviceable role player. He wasn't a scrub, but he was like a rotational player. Good IQ, defense, solid player, right? Knowledgeable of the game, respected by his peers, respected in the game and in the basketball community. And you get literally the same version, the same shit, same backstory as Ime and same coaching tree, all that, but y'all don't want it. It's some other shit going on. And another thing, Jacques Vaughn, as soon as he took over the team, they started playing better. And then slowly they started buying into it, but it was already too late. They had already got cooked. They had a meltdown, injuries, political shit going on. The team was done, right? Their future was already, it imploded. So, and I agree with what he said about the Cam Thomas thing, bro. Like, Cam Thomas is a straight bucket. And I don't know why he's not getting playing time. I even when they had KD, I'm like, bro, why is KD playing 40 minutes a game, bro? Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Why Cam Thomas?
And every time that man touched the court, he's a bucket. He's a bucket.
And like I say, bro, it's a GM coaching thing. And I don't know what's going on in Brooklyn, just like I don't know what's going on in Philly with the GM coach. The GM and the coach got to be together. And if they're not together, it's not going to work. Like in Houston, right? You can say what you want about Morey and fucking D'Antoni, but guess what? Them motherfuckers on the same page. And all of them motherfuckers was on the same page. They all three of them motherfuckers knew what the deal was. They had a goal. They was like in step. They was on the same sheet of music. And when you're not on the same sheet, you could take a shitty plan. People like to shit on Mike D'Antoni coaching style, but guess what? He got more success doing that shit than a lot of these other motherfuckers. He got more success doing what he did than, you know. So it's like, and you could say the plan was bad and it was ass and all this kind of shit, but guess what? You could take a shitty plan and have full cooperation and still max it out. And so, and that's when, like, when he was saying about the GM and the coaching, you got to be on the same page, bro.
But to add to that,
Hold on, wait. Hey, if y'all don't mind, I just
go ahead,
say something. So this notion that Haas coming here talking about Houston don't have nobody that could be a superstar on their team, I think is an ignorant statement. It's way too early. Nobody knew Giannis was gonna be what he was after 2 years. Same thing with Devin Booker, same thing with Jimmy Butler, same thing with Kobe Bryant. So to look at this roster and say nobody on this team could be a superstar, like it's way too early to throw that type of statement out there. I completely disagree with it. Now y'all can jump on the coaching conversation, but to me that was an ignorant statement, and it's way too early to say something like that about this young team.
Now I'm gonna stand on that statement because I believe that's true.
Now, you don't think they're gonna be a superstar?
Now, if you rewind the tape, what I believe I said, I did say superstar, but I also said top 5 player. And what I was talking about was if you look at all the teams that won championships, you know, from from all the way back in that last few decades, the team that has won a championship more often than not has had a top 5 player in the league that year. Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is I do not see any of these players becoming top 5 players. Does that mean I think they're trash? No. I think they've got some great players. I really like Jalen Green. I like KPJ. I like Jabari. I like Alpern. I like all these, and I guarantee you. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. And I guarantee you. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point, and you can cook. Hey, bro. Let me finish my point. I'll let you cook.
And you just said some shit just to be saying, and I stand on that.
No, I said you can rewind the tape. I said top 5 player. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, and I also believe not only all these players I cited going to be great players, but I believe that the number 4 pick that they're about to get is also going to be a great player. So they're going to have a bunch of great players at each position, but they won't have a top 5 superstar. That's a fact. Now you can disagree with me, but unless Jalen Green's the closest they got to it. Jalen Green's the closest they got to it, unless Jalen Green shoots his shot, he is not going to be a top 5 player.
Greenleaf, let me ask you something. After 2 years, did people think Giannis was going to be a top 5 player?
Yes, they did.
No,
you a damn lie.
Yes.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like you just running your damn mouth.
They did.
You are a liar. Nobody thought Giannis was gonna be a top 5 player after 2 years. The dude couldn't hit the wide side of a barn, and he barely can shoot now. Nobody thought Giannis was gonna be a top 5 player. Like, stop that capping ass shit.
I agree with King.
So if that's your model, hold on one second. So if that's your model, then you got to give me a player on the Rockets that's going to gain 100 pounds like Giannis gained 100 pounds.
Jabari Smith. He bigger than what Giannis was as the rookie.
He's not going to blow up like Giannis.
And he's a better shooter. And he's a better perimeter defender.
Exactly. He don't have
to. Hold on. And Jabari, he's capable of being a perimeter defender. He's a better shooter coming out as a rookie. Hold on. As a rookie. And he's a better help creator as a rookie. I mean,
let me ask you this, Greenlee. Who do you think is going to be a better player?
Devin Booker. Devin Booker didn't win, and he's a top 5 shooting guard. So why Jalen Green can't be there?
I love Devin Booker, but he's not a top 5 player in the league. Okay,
I say shooting guard. Shooting guard.
Hold on one second. So Greenlee. But what I said, you can rewind the tape. I said top 5 player in the league, not by their position.
But you can't analyze that in a first year and second year.
If you say top, hold on one second. If you say top 5 player by position, that means top 25 player in the league. That's not what I said. I didn't say top 25 player in the league. I said top 5 player. If you look at all the championships, going all the way back, they have a top 5 player.
It really don't matter. It really don't matter.
Hey, King,
because,
let me
like
get him,
I said, these players.
Let me get him real quick, King. Hey, House, King was saying you said a top 5 player overall. We saying you can't just go out there and say, just because Jalen Green is this, and that. And just because you don't see it, we're not coming out and saying they're going to be a top 5 player going forward, but we just don't know. But when you coming out saying that, then it's like shitting on them boys early on right now, bro.
Okay, Greenlee, let me ask you this question. Who do you think is going to be a better, I'm just taking this step by step. Who do you think is going to be a better overall player in the league? Do you think Jalen Green or Jabari Smith? I just want to get your opinion on that first.
Jabari Smith, 2-way player.
Okay, so now I see you're very high on Jabari Smith. Do you believe he's a Kevin Garnett type, or do you believe he's less than that?
It's possible. You see these numbers. You see Kevin Garnett numbers coming into the league on his own.
He was cooking when he came in the league. He was cooking when he came in.
What was it? 15 points per game his rookie year?
No, when he came in. Well, first of all, he came in at 18 years old. He came in 18 years old, right out of high school.
Jabari 19.
Yeah, they
he came in. But he didn't even go to college. He came in right out of high school.
But see what I'm see when KG came out, He was the operator. He was the go-to guy. Jabari wasn't that until the last end of his career. And then you
But
see
that
the 20
leads.
and 10.
But
And
but
then
that.
hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You seen the 20 and 10 performances consistently from Jabari Smith, the double doubles, the defense. Giannis is a great player. He took the initiative and the mentality to lock down Giannis that one game. People didn't even want to talk about it, but it happened. That's the mentality that he had. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, as a rookie going forward, we don't know what Jabari gonna be, but I think he's gonna be one of the best two-way players that we're gonna see in this class going forward.
Okay, let me ask you a different question. Do you believe that Ime is going to put Jabari on a trajectory so that he could be the leading scorer on this team?
No, that's Jalen Green's job. That's Jalen Green's job.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
this is what I want to say.
So
because
hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish my conversation with Green. Let me finish this conversation with Green.
You don't motherfucking dictate nothing, bro. Fuck you,
let me just
man.
finish this conversation.
No, it don't work like that, dog. You don't get to dictate terms on here, man.
Check this out.
Yeah, go ahead, King.
I see.
King. So if you're not going to be the leading scorer,
let King get it off, and then you can rebuttal it, bro.
Get it off, King.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I disagree with Green, where I feel like Jalen is gonna be the best player on this team. I think he's gonna be top dog. I believe that his defense, him playing better defense, can be more consistent. We've seen him lock up Ja Morant last year defensively. So we know he got it in him. We already know he a bucket as a scorer.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets a little bit bigger, he gets a little bit stronger, and MA taps into him showing up on the defensive end night in, night out. He can lead this league in scoring, and he can most definitely be a top 5, top 10 player in this league if he reaches his ceiling. It's way too early to make definitive statements about the players on this team about how they ain't gonna be no superstars and they ain't gonna be a top 5 player after 1 or 2 seasons. That's an ignorant ass statement, bro.
Listen, Hoss.
Go ahead.
I think your analogy, and I did agree with it, but I see what they're saying. Like, if you look at, since you were talking about Jabari, you're trying to compare him to KG. There's a couple differences. KG, when he came into the league, he was the guy, right? He came on the team when really, he was pretty much the main guy. He had some vets and stuff, but everybody knew he was going to be the guy. When and Jabari came to a team that was like dysfunctional. They didn't really have a guy. Jalen Green became the guy, and then you added KPJ to the mix. Then he was like the second guy, and now Jabari. And then Alp came about. So now Alp at a point in time in the season was our best offensive player at one point. Now they started. Now people was, and me included, demanding that we run the offense through him now. So there's a lot of shit going on. Jabari also was he was in a little slump that first half of the season. He was playing pretty bad. And he finally got it together towards the end. I say all that to say they're right. It does take a little bit of time to see what we got, but I do agree with Greenleaf. I do think Jabari, if you could pick one player, if I had to put my money on it, I would say Jabari would be our best player. He might not be our best offensive scoring threat, but he's overall could be our best player if we invest in him, right? If we put him in position, and we got the coach to do that. We got the stability and the culture now to do that. So I think it might take a couple years. You know what I'm saying? It might take a few years, right?
KG came in averaging 10 points. His second year was 17 points. Jabari Smith averaged 12 points right now, bro.
I said we got Jabari, right? We don't need Wemby. Right? I'm gonna put Jabari.
Hey, Greenlee, what did KG score when he was 20?
When he was 20, came in at 18.
Look, Halls, it's 3 dudes you need to watch out for.
Yeah, 18 points.
Watch out. 18 and Jabari. 18. You need to watch out for Wemby. Just not watch out. Just keep an eye on them. Wemby, Chet Holmgren, and Jabari Smith. Watch out. Them 3 players kind of got the same. They don't have the same skill set, but they kind of had the same kind of build, and they kind of play the same position a little bit. Watch out for them dudes and watch them 3 guys and watch how they develop, bro. If you, especially Chet, especially more so Chet than Wemby, because Wemby's the guy. He getting the keys to the car. He driving off, right? He's the guy. But specifically Chet, right? And I know Chet's a little bit more polished offensively, but I think Jabari has a higher upside. He has more potential. But I think right now, if you were to compare the two, I'd say Chet is the better player right now. But we don't know what he's going to look like after this injury. And we're gonna see. Let's see what Chet do, right? And then you can have a better sample size to compare it to, right? Like they're pretty much the same type of player. Pretty much, Chet got a little bit more of a bag, but Jabari is a better defender. So it just takes time, man. It takes time.
So
Hey, let me
the whole point about
get to
the whole
J-Dog
point
real
about
quick.
the whole point about the thoughts on Jalen Green versus Jabari. Okay, first of all, KPJ is not gonna sit there and take a back seat because he can cook too. So they got three guys that are all going to feature from game to game. It depends on who's
Yeah,
hot at the moment.
we
But there's three
understand that,
guys
though,
that can
House.
do it.
We
But
understand that,
what
though.
I'm trying to say is,
You wrong.
hold on, let me
House.
finish. Let me just get this out, please.
You
What I'm
wrong.
trying to say is, if you try to feature one of those guys and make one of those three guys like the lead dog way above the rest, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion. In my opinion, that's like the opposite of Detroit Pistons culture, that team culture thing.
Well, this
And
ain't Detroit, nigga.
I think hold on, I'm talking about the culture though, not the franchise. I'm talking about the
This ain't
culture.
Detroit
Okay.
culture.
Hold,
This ain't Detroit culture,
hold on
bro.
Hey,
hold on
I'm
one
gonna
second.
tell
I'm
you why
talking
you
about
wrong. No,
Hey,
I'm
Rich,
gonna
hold
tell
on.
you why you wrong.
I'm talking about
You
not
wrong.
elevating one guy. I'm talking about not
Hold on, House.
elevating. Hold on one second. Let me finish the point.
Finish up,
I'm talking
man. Let
about
me get to the next
when I say Pistons culture, I'm talking about not elevating one guy above the rest. And what I'm trying to tell
Nigga,
you
don't
is
do that.
the fear that I have is if Ime tries to elevate one guy above the rest to be a top 5 player in the league, which is what you need to do for a guy to become a top 5 player in the league. He's got to be elevated above the
No,
rest. If they do that, they're
you
going to
wrong.
undermine the rest of the players.
You
It's going
wrong.
to hurt the whole culture and
I'm gonna
hurt the
tell you
whole
why you
team.
wrong, but I'm gonna let J-Dog go, bro. Hold on,
No,
wait.
he done. He done. Hey, but hey, let me say this though, real quick, Rich.
It's going to
It
hurt
wasn't
the
like
whole
that. It
team.
wasn't like that. It wasn't like that in Boston, no, House. It wasn't like that in Boston. I didn't see that. I didn't see that from one individual player. Yeah, Jason Tatum won Eastern Conference Player MVP, but he was the best player
Oh,
on that
Jason
team.
Tatum is
But at the
by
same
far the
time,
lead
it was
player.
it was it was
Jason
it was
Tatum is
fact-
by
it was
far the
factors.
lead player on that
It was
team.
factors that Jaylen Brown was the best player doing that run. So I don't agree with that.
That's not true. That's not
I don't.
true.
All I'm saying, House, I don't agree that Ime Udoka will pinpoint one player and think he's the best guy. Like he's that leader. I think it's a
Exactly.
collective order. It's a collective order. I
Exactly.
think what Ime Udoka trying to do. But let me get to
Exactly. It's a
J-Dog, man.
collective order.
Yeah. Let me get to J-Dog,
I
man.
agree.
What up, J-Dog?
Salute, man. Salute. What's good, fam?
Salute.
Salute to you, Green. Salute to the panel, man. Salute to the chat. Shit, man. Let's try to get in on this discussion, man. What we discussing? Getting in Wemby ass. What we
Yeah,
talking
man.
about?
Hold on. Let
What
me
go
show
down?
you something real quick.
Yeah, show it to me right
Uh,
quick.
Goes to the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, we
So
in his
basically that,
yeah,
man. His
yeah, yeah.
celebration, and then also, you know what I'm saying, if you
Mm-hmm.
want to touch on the other topic about, Ime Udoka,
Mm-hmm.
really, in my perspective, in my theory, that, him saying like we don't really need no outsiders coming to save the day and really building this team up eternally, I think it's a big factor. What you got on that, bro?
Man, I love that shit. I love that, bro. I love it, especially with the bullshit going on with Harden, man, and Philly. And if he doing what he say he doing, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. My boy King might not like it, but I think King kind of feeling the same type of way right now. But cause it's sounding familiar. The shit that's going on in Philly sounding real Houston like. So I get a real vibe like he smoking that shit up, bro. To get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He having all these demands behind the scenes, allegedly, and then all of a sudden he gonna poof be gone. You feel me? I want another coach. I want same type of shit he was doing here. You feel me? Before he came back after they left the bubble and shit that off season and in training camp. And then he didn't come back. Meanwhile he came back, but he inevitably, forced his way out. So I get the same vibe, what I'm saying, with what's going on in Philly. They done let uh Doc go. You feel me? They didn't tell Joel Embiid, so that's a more thing. We already know how more get on. And I'm gonna say something too, man. I'm gonna throw another. I don't know if anybody pointed to this yet or not, man. I know y'all guys very knowledgeable and y'all on point with y'all analysis on things. But man, the shit that's going on in Philly right now, bro. That's why Tim Fertitta brought that hammer down when it came to, you know what I'm saying, he wanted a different direction, bro, when it came to the winning attitude here. It was too much comfortable shit. We was too good just going to the Western Conference Finals or going just close enough but not really getting over that hump. You feel me? And Timmer came in on some now, man. We selling tickets, all this. Oh yeah, we got merch. Yeah, nah, I want a goddamn championship. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about going to electric tech, but shit, I need hard talking this shit. He's saying this. I need some players here who gonna get us on the hump with him. You know what I'm saying? And so I know he get a bad rap by not going to electric tech. Uh, re-signed Trevor Ariza that year. I think a whole lot of shit about him spitting is off that one situation with him not re-signing Trevor Ariza, bro. I clearly remember that situation. And so, that was one thing. Not a whole lot of different aspects when it comes to him being cheap or anything like that. And I agree with him. Trevor Ariza ass was washed up, bro. When he left the Rockets, he didn't do a damn thing after that. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? Hey man, the man, I think he got foresight when it comes to spending his money wisely. I mean, he got a whole slew of things that he done did and investments and paid off for him. So saying that to say this, man, let's move on. Fuck all that. Udoka, bro, he the right type of coach, bro. I like that grittiness. I like that. Yeah, we got the grittiness right here in this goddamn kitchen to get the shit done. We ain't trying to go out and we don't need no savior, no Harden. That's the slap it Harden. We don't need him to come back and save the franchise. I got some young players here. I'm gonna coach these guys up. I believe in the talent. We're gonna get some vets around these guys to help these guys reach their potential, and that's going to accentuate their
Facts.
talents. You feel me? So we got big men that's good. That we got guard play that's good. And we know when these guys locked in, Jalen and KPJ, they go at anybody head in the NBA, bro. We just looking for the consistency with them two guys. We got a dog and Jabari and Tari coming off the bench, a dog and Jabari that's coming into his own as a two-way player on offense and defense. He don't give a damn. He locked up Giannis one-on-one. He accepted that challenge. After Giannis put 40 on his ass, he came right back and goddamn me and took that challenge and gave Giannis the business. You feel what I'm saying? So and he scored on Giannis. So it wasn't just no. It just wasn't just no. We came up with some kind of gimmick defense to stop Giannis. We put a rookie out there on Giannis one-on-one and told him go get him. And the rookie accepted that challenge and did what he did, bro. So and Giannis, or two-time MVP. Come on, man. Like we got some players here, bro. And house on that shit you talking about. You don't think, bro. Jalen was a number 1 recruit coming out of high school, bro. He was before Cade overtook him and he went to college. And Cade overtook him, and so he came. And when Jalen went to the G League, Cade went to Oklahoma State. That's how Cade overtook him for the number 1 player in the nation that year. And so they end up 1-2 coming out of the NBA draft. So yeah, we got players on this team. Jabari, the same thing. You feel me? Coming out of high school, bro. Top rated player in the nation, bro. Man, so all this old, I don't see it, bro. Yes, you not gonna see right away. But bro, we got 2 players on this team right now that have the capability, bro, of being top 5 players in the NBA, bro. When it's all said and done. I believe that. You feel me? I'm not. Jalen looking like he the goods. You feel me? Jalen ain't locked in mentally, defensively, and his body type really ain't. You know what I'm saying? Conducive to being that lockdown player. But Jalen is coming along. We seen him lock down Devin Booker this past year. You feel what I'm saying? We seen him knock down John Morant. We seen Jalen locked in. We seen him getting Trae Young ass after he got pissed off, and Trae Young tried to call him out. You feel me? We see the dog in Jalen. We just need Jalen to be more consistent. We already know Kevin Porter Jr. can do a whole lot of shit. Kevin Porter Jr. mentally is the only thing stop Kevin Porter Jr. from being a top player in the NBA. You feel me? Once these guys start to really mature mentally, and their bodies start really coming into their own with their game, bro, we gonna see a whole different dynamic in the guys we got, bro. I believe we got the ingredients, bro, with some vets and whoever we draft, bro, if we trade the pick or not. We don't have to pick that pick, bro. We can, but we don't have to, man. We could trade that pick for some vets. I'll parlay the motherfucker. I don't feel like we need to pick it 4. You feel me?
So Greenlee. So let me ask you this, Greenlee. Is All-Star?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Was you done, J-Dog?
Yeah, I'm done, man. I got my shit off, man. Y'all go ahead, fam.
So Greenlee, is All-Star is an All-Star player a great player in your opinion?
What you say, House?
Is an All-Star a great player in your opinion?
I mean, it's a good player for your franchise, yes.
Yeah, if someone's an All-Star, that means they made it in the league, right? They're a great player. If they made the All-Star team, come on. Can we at least agree on that?
That's where it starts. If Jalen Green becomes an All-Star on the Ime Udoka in his 3rd year,
so what I'm trying to tell you,
a great player.
So I think people are misunderstanding my remarks. What I'm trying to tell you is, in my opinion, I believe Houston has 3 right now, even before this number 4 pick. Right now, I believe they have 3 future All-Stars on this team. Okay, I think Jalen, KPJ, and Jabari all have potential future All-Stars. That's talent. But I don't believe any of these guys is going to be a bona fide top 5 player in the league superstar.
That's basically opinion, bro. That's your opinion.
Yeah, but I'm right. But I'm right.
That's subjective.
But I'm right. And I got to respond to the brother in the chat who said the brother in the chat
about Wendy coming to Houston.
I got to respond.
Like you
Hey, come on now. Hey, come on now. Hey, listen, I got to respond
on that alone.
I got to respond to Genius in the chat. Genius said, "Oh, he's talking about Kevin Garnett his rookie year, dude. Kevin Garnett didn't even go to college. Jabari Smith went to college for a year, so that's not even a good comparison. First of all, Kevin Garnett, when in the season he turned 21 years old, he scored 21 now. The season he turned 21, he scored 20 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, and 5 assists a game. Okay, now." If you think Jabari Smith's going to score, hold on one second. If you think,
he was the only one in Minnesota.
If you think, okay, but hey, that leads me to my, that leads me right into my point. That leads me right into my point that if you try to elevate one of these 3 players in spite of all the other 2, you're going to take away from the other 2. I think you got to rise them all together. You got to bring them all together, and one guy's not going to elevate and give them effort, and that's going to be Detroit Pistons culture where you don't have one guy overshining the other guys.
That's what Silas was doing, bro. He was focused on KPJ and Jalen Green. We see where they got us. Now we got Ime Udoka, bro. It's a different. I guarantee you he's not gonna elevate one of those 3 guys over the other 2. I guarantee he's not going to do that.
If anything, going by his statements, he's going to probably put more into LP. And honestly, LP needs it more than they do. LP and KPJ are the 2 guys that I say LP and Smith probably need more of that effort than KPJ is just. He got to get himself right. Like that like J-Dog was saying, that mental shit, it ain't nothing it's his fucking head, man. Like he's just, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't, it's not, coaching can't fix that. He fucked up and coaching can't fix that. But
what I would say with that, Reg, is you know, he probably didn't know, he probably couldn't really extend how he want to extend as an NBA player. So I think Ime Udoka knows how to utilize that, because in that interview with Kelly Iko, once again, he said, like, you try to get to know your players. You try to, you know, develop a relationship, knowing each individual and what you can get out most from these guys. So Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, and Jabari Smith, LP, you have to coach them a different way individually. And then after that, him being on the Popovich for damn near a decade, he knows how to utilize that and utilize that as an NBA player at once upon a time, knowing how to communicate with your guys. So I think like a guy like Kevin Porter Jr., the mental aspect of it, I didn't really see no bad things this season than the year prior when he was first asked to be a point guard and he was throwing things in the locker room, leaving, storming the locker room and stuff like that. I didn't see that this year. You know what I'm saying? And that probably ties on to having his contract guaranteed, becoming a man, becoming a general for this team. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he averaged 19, 5, and 6. So he did take a step forward. And with this absence, the team looked kind of like shaky as far as like having a big dog as far as, you know what I'm saying, on your team, you know.
Hey, Green. Let
me just throw something out there right quick.
Go ahead, bro.
So let me throw this out right quick. So they got 3 guys who could possibly be cornerstones, maybe a 4th with KPJ. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like LP, Jabari, and Jalen could be cornerstones for this team going forward.
Plus
right?
this next pick to coming up.
It could be a situation where he could spread out scoring and responsibility amongst those 3 while still highlighting Jalen Green as the face of the franchise.
Exactly.
So you saying that he's not gonna elevate one guy over the other one? Jalen Green could still be elevated over the other 2 while still spreading out responsibilities amongst the 3.
But not elevated as a top 5 player. But not elevated as top 5.
That's subjective.
If he reaches his potential, he could be a top 5 player. You seen Popovich do it with Tim Duncan.
He's not a natural shooter, bro.
And he. So what? Kobe wasn't a natural shooter. No. Like, what are you talking about? Michael Jordan wasn't a natural shooter. Allen Iverson
House, you missed the point.
Allen Iverson wasn't a natural shooter.
Jalen's going to be
one more thing, and I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Jalen's going to be the face of the.
You're breaking up, Rich. Go ahead, King.
No, he was. He's saying. Go ahead. I'm gonna be on mute.
Yeah, just one more thing, real quick. This was in response to J Dog.
Hold on.
So real quick, J Dog.
We're trying to talk. Goddamn it, shit. Let King get the shit out, man.
Yeah, J Dog had brought up how Udoka had talked about us not needing a outside savior. I didn't think that was necessarily directed at Hart. I thought it was directed at everybody who's talking about trading away Jalen or trading away Jabari or trading away LP for Jalen Brown. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was more for that. Like, we're gonna develop these now. We don't get rid of dudes to get a savior. James Harden was more of a for him to pass the torch and just be a veteran point guard for the team. I didn't think nobody expected him to come be the savior of the Rockets.
He was talking about Jalen Brown. He was talking about Jalen Brown.
It goes back to what King just said. Like, it wasn't just Harden in general. It was probably projected to anybody else who people outside of us thinking that somebody gonna come here and save us. But Ime Udoka said, like, we don't really have to go for a big fish, even though you want to spend some bread and have a well-rounded team. But at the end of the day, that could be the case. What'd you say, J-Dog?
What I was going, House. Hey, before I proceed, man. House. Look, man. we invite you into this motherfucker, bro. You gonna have to shut the fuck up when people talk. That shit is aggravating as fuck, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying on some real shit, bro. I don't do that, man. Let that, man, when motherfucker talk, man, back off, chill out, man. Mute your mic, bro. If and you feel me? Cause when motherfucker over here don't like this shit, bro. We ain't like a whole lot of other channel. We don't like this shit, bro. Don't do that.
I feel you, bro.
Appreciate you. All right, bro. But King, but King, to you and Green point, man. It wasn't. I said Harden because that Harden shit is fresh from my mind. Because It's a lot of bullshit going on in the media. And yeah, I agree with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it could be Jaylen Brown. It could be, any big fish that they trying to trade for to come in and try to save what we got. I don't think Udoka is in the business of trying to tell get all his young talent out of here and for one player, bro, and before he able to see really what these guys got being coached up and really held accountable at a high level. So I think he really want to see what he got. I think they don't want. I don't think they're gonna spend the major money till probably next year. You feel me? They probably gonna get some vet pieces, some mid-level exceptions, some guys in here, man. That's culture movers here. That's gonna come in and talk that coach talk with Ime and help these young guys, bro. And as he see what he got, as he cultivate these young guys, then I believe next year they probably gonna go big fish hunting. You know what I'm saying? I think they probably gonna go hard after Cam Johnson. And be quite honest with you, to spend some of that bread off Fred VanVleet, one of them two guys. Not no broke down ass Chris Miller. We got a young ass team, bro, that's healthy for the most part. KPJ had missed some games, but everybody else is pretty much healthy, and so we got a lot of pieces here, man, to work with. And I don't think you want to just start deleting pieces and to bring one guy in here, man, and we don't know what we got really. They haven't been coached up like that, bro. We know individually their game had got better. Now I'm not including Jabari in that because he's a rookie. But we seen at the end of the year, Jabari looked considerably different. He looked more comfortable with the rock. You know what I'm saying? Going off the dribble, everything, attacking closeouts. You feel me? Getting to the rack. Stuff they say he couldn't do, finishing at the rim at a high level. You know what I'm saying? He finished at a high level against size. That's stuff they say Jabari wasn't good at. Jabari started doing that at the end of the year. You feel me? It didn't matter who was in there. He started finishing at the rim, at a high clip. So it's a lot of stuff, man, that MA just he probably seen stuff with them 10 games, and as he got in and signed that contract, and they probably start throwing game film at him, he started probably digging in and said, fuck, we got more shit here than I thought we had. And he probably really
Respect,
seeing like,
J-Dog.
you know what I'm saying? Real talk. So he probably seeing like, damn, man, I've been hearing the hype like it's a trash dumpster fire, but nah, man, these guys just they need direction. We got some talent over here, major talent. You feel me? So that's what I believe. But y'all right, bro. Y'all right. You know what I'm saying? With it wasn't just directed at Harden, but I know the national narrative being, they want Harden to come back and save them and lead them to the playoff. Nah, bro, I don't think it's just that. I think it's any big time free agent. You feel me? Is what MA was actually talking about. So I just was shedding light on that, man. But y'all absolutely right, bro. I think that's what he meant in that article. Hey, but I ain't get to that Wemby shit, bro.
Yeah, get to Wemby. What you got
Man,
on Wemby?
I got a whole lot. Say, man, he don't know how close goddamn Houston is to San Antonio, man. He really don't understand the I-10 rivalry for real. And Jabari got down with that notepad and that pen, like, homeboy, we checking the list, motherfucker. You understand? Yeah, we know you gotta face us though, Playboy. You know you gotta face us 4 times, huh? You really know that? You don't know that, huh? I'll get it. Yeah. But nah, man. Him, bro, what I took out of what he did, man, I ain't gonna lie, I took it personally. And Jabari took it personally, evidently. You feel me? And bro, he ain't react to no other team but Houston. You feel me? If you watched him, they kept the camera on his ass. That motherfucker didn't do no reacting. He's just looking at his mom and daddy after they name a team. That team, they named Detroit. Yeah, looked at his mom and dad. They named Houston. He pumping his goddamn fist. They name Portland. He got them just looking. They name, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't saying shit. He was just blank stare. He wasn't, man. So okay, you ain't want to come here, bro. We don't want nobody that don't want to be here, bro. You feel me? I'm glad we didn't get his ass because his heart is in San Antonio. That's cool. I'm all for
Mhm.
going where your heart
Mhm.
at, bro. And I'm glad he got that French connection. I heard a whole lot about that old rigged ass bullshit. I heard a whole lot about that, but I'm saying to myself, if everybody's so goddamn me knowing he going to San Antonio, that sounds a little rigged to me. Damn, what's going on? So that I didn't think they were gonna let it happen, but they let it happen. He let it come out that him and Tony got a personal relationship. San Antonio got a personal relationship with the French and all this old shit, and that's good. But I'm glad we dodged the bullet and did getting a guy here who didn't really want to be here, fam. So it worked out best. It's worked out best for us,
My
man.
thing is that
Yeah.
what
What's up, man?
what's up? Everybody else on the panel too, because Reg told me about some stuff last stream about he was at somebody's stream and
Oh,
he brought up the Rockets, talking about the Rockets, fuck the
that hate
Rockets. Like,
shit.
well, all that hate shit from the Rockets was all of a sudden,
Man,
bro.
I
It's not
this
good
what
for the NBA, and you
yeah,
know, like
man.
we got what we got. Like, what all this stemming from, bro?
It's because, bro, and I'm gonna let y'all get to y'all, man. Then I'm gonna chill out for a little bit, bro. I think it's this, fam. They see the talent over here, man. They see we got all the cap space, and they see it was an opportunity for us to form a super team organically through the draft. You feel me? With Jalen Jabari already here, LP to a lesser degree, Kevin Porter. Then you add Wemby. You feel me? Didn't nobody want to see us with all that talent over here like that, bro. Don't and one executive said it, bro. I read an article the other day. One executive say, "Oh, I don't want him in Houston. I don't want. That's one team I don't want him to go to." But then the motherfucker on the back end gonna say, "But if they do get him, I really ain't gonna lie. I want to."
They was afraid
That's
of
that,
us
that.
building a super
Yeah,
team through the draft. And like you said, I'm glad you said, like,
absolutely,
go with your heart at.
absolutely.
Because if Wemby Hart wasn't in playing in Houston, then I don't
Right,
want your bitch ass. I don't want you
right.
in general, man. So
I
I
know.
want niggas that it don't matter. They just want to be a professional at the end of the day, wherever they get drafted, and they gonna put their heart and soul in it. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
That's why I gotta rock with a guy like Jabari Smith, Jalen Green, you know what I'm saying, having a
Absolutely.
chip on their shoulder, not being drafted to the places that they probably thought they should be at
Yeah.
number one. Like, not even the city. They thought they was gonna be number one.
Number
So
one
that chip
pick.
on their shoulder, and they gonna put that on their back, bro. I rocks with those type of players at the end of the day. And all this other fugazi stuff people got to say about Houston all of a sudden, got intel about Houston, ain't said shit about Houston
Man,
all
ain't got
year
no
long.
intel.
Can't come over here and talk that about how you feel about Houston.
They
But
ain't got no
it's
intel.
cool.
Nah,
You can't
they
name
ain't.
Detroit, and y'all
It's
niggas can't name San Antonio to
it's
a certain
hate, Green.
degree. I just don't get it, bro. I
It's
don't get it.
envy. It's
And
envy, bro. Because
I'm everything Rockets
bro,
to a certain degree.
yeah, but Green. See, but it's envy, bro. I'm gonna tell you how it's envy, man. This your OG talking, bro. We don't be talking about other teams, fam. We talk about the Rockets, and we good talking about the Rockets, bro. All our losing ways the
They
last
got
couple of
something to say
years.
about the
But
Rockets. Come
we
over here, nigga. I hit the link. I drop the link every
yeah,
fucking
but
day.
they ain't gonna do it,
Every
bro.
stream I drop
Motherfucker
the
hold
link.
they
I don't
nuts.
have to go everywhere
Motherfucker
else
over
just
here
to
gonna
talk
hold they
about my
nuts,
team.
Green. They
I ain't
gonna
got to
hold
talk
they
about my
nuts
team
over
on
here.
your platform. I'm doing it over here. If you want to chop it up with me about the
Absolutely.
Rockets, come over here then.
You're not gonna
But
do it,
y'all want to
man.
be, you know what I'm saying, infiltrate the whole NBA like y'all know what y'all talking about. People know what they talking about.
Nah,
Come
Hey
on, bro. Cut
Greenlee,
it out.
they scared, man. They scared.
that's hate.
They
That's
scared to
hate,
come over
Green.
here.
I don't even think it's about that, bro. If you're a content creator, you will understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I'm not
Nah,
finna, yeah.
nah,
So
you
yeah,
know what it
man.
is. You know what it is, though, Green. We done talked about
They
that a
scared to
couple
Fuck
of
get
the
the
Rockets.
smoke.
Nah, hey, if it's fuck the Rockets, for every other team
yeah,
too. Fuck your
yeah.
team. Fuck your favorite player too. You feel me?
Already.
Y'all,
Already.
your favorite player and probably your favorite team. Where we at?
Hmm.
At home.
That's fact.
So
Then if
cut
we
it
would
out,
have got
bro. All that hate, sneak dissing, sneak under your breath talking, bro. We over here, bro. Just pull up. We here talking it up.
Already
You know
all
what
the
I'm
time.
saying?
let's say the thing is, if we would have got Victor, he would have left anyway. They would have helped him out. Let's
Yeah.
just say, even if you couldn't get to San Antonio, that's even better
Mm-hmm.
for the NBA because now they can send his ass to New York. They can send his ass to some other team. You know what I'm saying? They can send his ass somewhere else
Right.
where they prefer him to be. You know what
Right.
I mean? So it just worked. I think it worked out for the best that we didn't get him because
Absolutely.
we getting
I mean,
unwanted
yeah.
wanted
I
drama.
mean, if you want to, like I said, I saluted San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? They won the draft, so congratulations to them. They probably needed more than we did. If you know what I feel me. But as far as being a Rockets fan, I'm taking everybody on the draft board. I don't give a fuck who if we deserve the top 5 pick, first pick at all. I don't give a damn, nigga. Because at the end of the day, it's my team. I want what's best for my team. So I don't listen to outsiders who think it's what's best for my team.
That's fact.
So cut it out, bro. You can't tell me what my team needs in your perspective. Because you wasn't there day in and day out. Y'all niggas wasn't pulling up like Reg, House, King, J-Dog, Rich, all these other dudes and speak on the Rockets. So don't come over here thinking you just know the Rockets.
Yeah, when we get
if I break it down on your team, my perspective of basketball is still solidified.
Yeah, that's crazy. Watch, we start winning games, people, because nobody even talked about us that much. The only time they really talk about us,
they just want to be relevant, bro.
They just want to be relevant with the Rockets. In the negative.
Yeah, man.
Truth be told, Hobbs don't know about the motherfucking Rockets neither.
This nigga Hearn, man. Hearn came over here talking about crazy degree, man. That nigga Hearn crazy here.
He came over here, man. He tripping.
Shout out to Hearn, man. That nigga Hearn crazy.
And let that motherfucker yapper go on his ass right quick.
Herb troll, man.
Yeah, nigga troll, right? Herb crazy ass.
That shit crazy, bro. The Houston hate is real, man. So being in this community, repping the Rockets, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's hate for me.
Hey, man. Look, Green, it's like this.
Organization.
You H-Town. Yeah, it's the city, though, Reg, really. It's the city. It ain't even just hell yeah, bro. It really ain't just it's the organization, yeah, to a lesser degree. But
I'm
bro,
the only nigga from my city that rep my team, man.
I think they all jealous of y'all women.
Besides
that might got something to do with it too.
Hey, J-Dog, I think they jealous of your women down there.
Hey, every time they goddamn open their mouth, that's the first thing come out their mouth.
Because we all know Houston's women is damn a lot better than San Antonio women.
Man, man.
Ask Charles Barkley. Ask Charles Barkley.
I'm gonna say that's cap. Like,
Red, stop.
We got some good looking women.
Red, we know what you like, nigga.
Oh, bro. I like it all.
Red, we know you like them exotic. Hey, Red like them exotic ones, man.
Yeah, man. Red like them.
Hey, just ask Charles Barkley.
Hey, San Antonio. Hey, y'all keep thinking that, and I go to San Antonio have a good old time.
Charles Barkley.
Not too long ago, bro. I was out there in
San Antonio women got the biggest ass to ankle ratio in the USA.
Hey, keep thinking that.
House, they got some bad. Keep
thinking that, House. I want you to keep.
They ain't got no bad like H-Town though. But they ain't got no bed like H-Town, real. You know that, man. Come on, man.
We got some stallions out here, man.
Yeah, man. We got
them ponies. For sure.
We got them ponies out here, baby.
Yeah, ponies,
They're Shetland ponies, nigga.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thoroughbreds, top shelf.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yes, sir. But now, Santo got a few, man. They got a few, bro. You can't walk.
That's right. They got a few. They got a handful.
I mean, you know, but the whole state, man. You go to. I think
Texas got them though. Yeah,
I think Austin got get a lot of places to run for their money. I think it's top between Houston and Austin, man. If you want to talk about.
Oh Lord, yeah.
No, it's probably between Houston and Dallas.
Dallas is big, but Austin got how you must spend time in Austin.
About the highest concentration, like if you walk outside, it's just it's everywhere.
Yeah, Austin got them colleges out there, man. College girls.
Got them out there, man.
You know, they got so that's why they got that. That's why they over Dallas.
Shit, they got some out there, man. For real.
Yeah, Austin's crazy, man.
Austin got them, man. Yeah.
But I don't know why that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? That you say it's because of the actual city, not the team. I'm gonna
tell you why I say that, bro. Because I go all the way back to the culture, bro. Even with the screw culture and the rap culture, bro. Like cities don't like the fact that you got motherfuckers that's out of Houston, bro. that they ain't got to worry about really just leaving the state of Texas, bro.
No,
And
niggas just ain't
they
got no
pumping that
team.
shit,
Niggas ain't got no team at the end of the day,
you
J-Dog.
feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it, man. But they don't like the fact we got everything here. We don't big up no other states because we don't give a damn about no other states like that. And you got all these transplant motherfuckers in these other cities, these other states, other cities, they going out the state. Now if you leave Texas, you leave Texas because you want to leave Texas. But it ain't like you gotta leave Texas to make no money, get no bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Getting, food for nothing. You ain't gotta leave Texas for nothing. Now, if you leave, you just leave. You know what I'm saying? You got to tired of it, you want different scenery or whatever. And that's to everybody, to each his own. But bro, if you ain't gotta leave Texas for a damn thing. And so when we be saying like, man, we good, I'm good in my state, nigga, I get money. You know what I'm saying? I got a bad it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Food good, culture good, everything good. I live decent. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, you got other people in other states, bro. They don't live like that. They got to go out their state to try to get money. They got to go out their state to try to, you know what I'm saying? They women trade. I ain't gonna call women trade, but they ain't got a whole lot of variety like we got. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just they feel like we arrogant, bro, when it comes to Houston ain't there. Cause I got partners, bro. You know what I'm saying? I drive trucks,
I
bro.
don't care about
I
none
got
of that, bro.
partners in other states, bro. Them niggas do not. I mean, yeah, I ain't got. But I got partners who stay down here doing shit and getting what I'm talking about. And they you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so them niggas know me. Nah, nigga, Houston, nigga, I got hey, I got everything nigga want, nigga. You stupid, you leave that city. So, you know what I'm saying? So hey man, the Rockets, bro. I think Daryl Morey, because I don't think we was hated like that during the King years. Yeah, they did some sucker shit with the New York shit, and but it wasn't a whole lot of hate. Daryl Morey and that arrogant shit he did, bro. You know what I'm saying? When he came in with his regime, bro, and thumbing their nose at the NBA and about doing certain transactional shit. I think, bro, that's where a whole lot of the NBA hate come from when it comes to the Houston organization, bro.
Look at that analytics shit, because he kind of changed the game with that analytics shit, man.
Yeah, he did, man. He did, bro.
If you remember the years after the Yao Ming T-Mac era, after the years, we did like 3 different rebuilds on the fly.
Yes, we did.
And we never tanked. So like I think a lot of people give Daryl Morey, yes, he's a fucking arrogant asshole, and he's super confident in his ability. He's a great GM. I think Daryl Morey is a top 8, top 5 GM in the league. But he did 3 because remember we had Rick Adelman that era, and then we had the Kevin McHale era, bro. We never lost under like 38 games, 40 games.
Nah,
we still around 500.
We stayed relevant, bro. We stayed.
And hey, y'all, if y'all remember, like people forget, y'all came an inch close to beating the KD Warriors. Not just the Warriors, the KD Warriors.
We were the closest team to get that far, man.
Right.
No other team took them to 7 games, bro.
Right.
It's kind of like we're kind of like in that Iverson 1 game against the fucking 3.
You were that close. Yeah. You were that close to just ruining that franchise, that Warriors franchise. You were damn close to ruining that Warriors.
Harden was that close to being a great individual player too. And he couldn't do it.
A lot as 3, of course, like always.
Hey, come on now, James Harden, the top 50. James Harden, the top 50 player of all time.
Man,
I ain't say he wouldn't. I ain't say he wouldn't.
Man,
at the same time, he would be even greater if he beat KD Warriors, though, right, Hoss?
Yeah, he'd be top 20 if he won a championship. If he beat that Warriors team, he'd be top 25.
Hey, Green say that elbow. Goddamn me.
That was fucking up. Every time he get in the playoff, he traumatizes his ass, man. Feel like he get knocked in the goddamn head.
That motherfucker got what you call that shit, bro? He got closeout game anxiety and shit. Ron Artistic gave that motherfucker closeout game anxiety and shit, man. He gave that boy PTSD, bro. Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is with them in closeout games though, for real, bro. That behooves me, bro.
That whole Wemby fist pump, man, that's going to be bulletin board material. That's a good thing for the Rockets.
All right, that's enough now. That's enough. Man, take enough of a beating. Man, take enough of a beating.
Go
Now,
get him
I
up.
think we got a good. I like what he said though, man. I like what Udoka said, man. We just gonna ride with the guys we got, and he pretty much sent the message out there. He basically,
I agree.
We don't want free agents.
I agree.
We don't need them.
They don't need Jaylen Brown. That's the whole point. They do not need Jaylen Brown. He's not as good as advertised anyway.
I think he is, but I just think
my thing with Jaylen Brown, because hey, Rich, I think what you said last stream, they was gonna what's his contract? Like 300, 200 something?
Lord,
I
mean, look, if we talking about between
300,
I take Jaylen Brown.
He qualified. He qualified for the Supermax, $295 million.
But here's my thing.
Yeah, but that's my point. He's not worth that much. He's not a max player.
But here's my thing, House, and then you know what I'm saying, Reg, all you guys. Here's my thing with Jaylen Brown. I don't want him to, like, if we don't give up Jalen Green, which I don't think we should give up none of our young guys, Jalen Green or Jabari, to that extent.
Right.
I don't want Jaylen Brown coming thinking I need to prove that I am that guy on my own individual team. Don't have that type of mindset. Like, you're not a champion. You could have been. You know what I'm saying? You never been proven as that guy. So when it comes back to Ime Udoka seeing Jalen and Jabari, he like, I had a Jaylen Brown and a Jason Tatum. I can get these guys. Jalen Green coming in on fire, better than what Jaylen Brown was as a second-year player.
Right.
All you got to do is have Jalen Green to develop a consistent defensive end. That's gonna come with weight.
And you got to understand that Jason Tatum draws so much attention that that opens up opportunities for Jaylen Brown to cook.
That's a good point. That's a good point, House. That is a good point, and he does. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. In the playoffs, I know Jaylen Brown had some good. He didn't have some good series. He's had some good spots, but bro, being the number one option is something totally different. When teams got a key on you, and you that guy, bro, he got some deficiencies. Going left is one of them. His ball handling skills. He's not a good facilitator when you giving him the rock in isolation. He got tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? He's just a more polished player when it comes to his offensive ability right now. And he's older than these guys. So, yeah, he going to be able to get to his spots easier than they would at this point in their careers and whatnot. But if you want to project, I think I project Jalen Green being in the same vein as Jaylen Brown or better, bro. You feel me? More explosive, more athletic. You feel what I'm saying? His range is deeper. Jaylen Brown ain't coming in with no damn 3-point range like that, bro. He developed more into a more consistent shooter.
Hey, J-Dog, and the most important factor, he's less expensive.
Absolutely. So
I mean, it's like Jaylen Brown's on a rookie contract. You don't have to pay Jalen Green. Jalen Green's on a rookie contract. You don't have to pay him $300 million. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you can use that $300 million for other players. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, we got that shit. He about to come up. He coming up in 2025 though. He gonna be eligible for that big money.
Just keep those cheap contracts and build off of that.
Yeah, he eligible for that big money, man. But now, man, I wanted to make a point about Jaylen Brown and the Rockets, man. And Udoka. No, Udoka. No, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, so man, what y'all envision, man, that's what I wanted to ask y'all, bro, the panel, bro. What y'all envision? Because I read that article too with the Kelly Eichel, then I read the one with the guy from what's the guy from Houston, man? The Houston Chronicle guy. Shit. I forget his name. And he was talking about, Ime Udoka was talking about using more LP as more of a facilitator.
Jonathan Fagan.
Jonathan Fagan, yes. Good, thanks, King. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. His offense might be potent as hell, bro. Because some of the stuff he was saying was some of the stuff that Steven Silas was saying, but he didn't do it.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, fam.
Okay. Go ahead, J Dog. My bad.
Yeah, y'all. If y'all remember, bro, he wanted to facilitate more, and he wanted to use Jalen more coming off screens, coming off curls.
Hey,
Use
Steve
that.
Harris. No, Jason Tatum not a free agent. Jalen Brown will be a free agent next year.
Yeah. But that's what he was saying, and he wanted to use KPJ more in the corners and spot up shooting opportunities and whatnot. And then when they needed a play, or to say play breakdown or whatever, then you utilize KPJ in his isolation game. Before as him just always on the rock, they was trying to get away from that with Silas, but they didn't do it. You feel me? So I like. I see some of the stuff email coming in and saying like if he do what he say he gonna do, which I think he is, I don't foresee him not doing it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, I think it will work, but because I think they'll buy into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? For what I see at the first cover, well, him KPJ already look like he got trust in the dude. You feel me? Jalen already was, what I'm saying, he gave the play up. You know what I'm saying? He damn them made. I already knew they had a coach in mind. Jalen talking about we coming in hot, and Steven Silas ass was gone. We ain't had no coach. We on some coach search, nigga. How you know we coming in hot? So I already knew they had told Jalen probably what was going on behind the scene. So, you know what I'm saying? He gave the game up like, God damn, we coming in hot, nigga. Look at they talking down on Jalen. What the hell he talking about? And then you feel me? Then the coaching thing, but yeah, man. They got a lot of pieces, bro. Used the correct way. I think all these guys can flourish in their own way, man. And you know what I'm saying? And but defense got to be the instrument that get us to where we need to go first and foremost. And that's why I think Udoka gonna make the major difference. Mindset and defensive attitude. So, but yeah, man, I'm ready to see what they look like, bro. Under him,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? With a different attitude change adjustment. You feel me?
yeah.
So
So
Vic,
I think he gonna have a leg up with this team. Remember, he took over that Boston team, but that Boston team had already been to the conference finals a couple of times.
that's
You
correct.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So for
yeah.
him to try and implement his system, the first
Excuse
half
me,
of the
man.
season, there was a bit of a struggle. There was a little bit of a push and pull between him and the players because the players had already tasted success without him. This
Right,
team ain't smelt
right.
success. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So and they all young. So I think that
yeah,
they gonna take to his teaching, his discipline, his mind frame. Like he say, he want a team built in his image. He was a
yeah.
Right.
hard nosed defensive guy. He
He
came up
was.
under Popovich. It was ball movement,
See,
player movement, sharing the
yeah,
basketball. That's the type of
yeah,
culture that he gonna try to bring to Houston. And you got a bunch of young dudes who's either teenagers or they barely just stop being teenagers. They gonna
yeah.
all
It's
fall
true.
in line, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
The only
believe, I
thing
Oh
as
believe
man,
he's
Rocket
putting out.
fans that I feel like we gotta do, we just have to contain our expectations and our excitement. You know what I'm saying?
taper that shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, we
man.
gotta tape it. We gotta tape. That's the only thing. That's
yeah.
it. But I'm
Facts.
ready. I'm like you, J Dog. I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see his fingerprints all over this
Yes,
team, man.
yeah,
From
yeah.
one
Absolutely,
to 15,
absolutely.
all the players.
Hey, I want to ask
I'm
y'all
ready
a
to see
question.
it,
I
dog.
want to ask y'all a question about that Ime Udoka. You just think that Ime Udoka really just trying? He chose us as far as like trying to say his philosophy, everything that he's capable of is legit, and it don't have to be with a mediocre team.
Think.
He can start with a young team. You know what I'm saying? You got
Mhm.
guys on player short saying, "Oh, he can go to a young team like Doc Rivers." Doc Rivers should go to a young team and improve. Like, bro,
Man,
he made Udoka see something, bro. And to
yeah,
King's
you do,
point
bro.
again, bro, he might just he see some of these young guys, and he might
Yeah.
want. My question is he trying to prove that he's a legit coach?
Let me jump on that, man. If y'all don't mind, let me hit that
Mhm.
because I was reading some, in the Boston, what I'm saying, in some of their media outlets, bro. And it's circles and pockets around the NBA community and in Boston, bro, that really believe like that team is really Brad Stevenson's team, fam. And Ime Udoka just came in and already made team, and kind of to King point, they had already been to the mountaintop. They just hadn't You know, he been on the mountain, he just hadn't been all the way to the top. You feel me? And they start underachieving. So they kind of believe like it's some pockets of the community that believe that Brad Stevens is the archetype for that. He the one built that team. He's the architect to what's going on in Boston, not MA. He just came in on a situation and just kind of, you know, his whatever his little nudge did, it put him over the top or whatever. So I believe he do want to prove himself to be that guy, bro. That straw that stirred the drink, bro. I really do believe he want to show people like, nah, it wasn't Brad Stevens. Nah, I came in there with my philosophy and changed these guys' mindset to get them to buy into this team game. Because if you remember under Brad Stevens, bro, it was not no team. It was your turn, my turn. Even when Kyrie was there, fam. Tatum, that's why it was a whole
lot of
thing.
Steven. I just
Huh?
have a lot of Steven Silas stuff going on. How we look at it, right?
Absolutely, bro, 100%. So I believe he could see like, okay, just the same. It ain't the same, but he could see some of the ingredients here being the same type of situation in Boston, and he could see how it correlates. And he could see, well,
Hey,
okay, I'm coming in. These guys ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got groceries. We got plenty of groceries in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna see if I can put this cake together, man, and bake this cake, and that way people understand like it wasn't just Brad Stevens, you know what I'm saying, team that I came and I just nudged him over
J
the
Dog,
top.
J Dog, you just say you're baking a cake for me? I'm coming over. I'll be there. I'll be right there, man.
Bring your wallet, man.
You baking a cake for me, J Dog?
I bake a cake. You better not eat that, baking no cake, no motherfucker. Yes, nah, man, but nah, I get what y'all saying, but I think that's what it is, Green. He want to put his staple on the team. Undeniably, that's what he created. You feel me? These guys are a blank slate to him and the whole NBA, to be quite honest, and to themselves. They don't know what they could achieve, bro. When they don't know what they could do together, you know, buying into a defensive culture and team oriented play. You feel me? And locked in and focused and IQ, you know what I'm saying? Being elevated. They don't know what they could do. So this is an opportunity for MA and for these young players to you know what I'm saying, really achieve something, bro, for once. Don't nobody want to be labeled no loser, fam, and no shit show and no dumpster fire and all those, you know, different type of adjectives, bro. Don't nobody want to be labeled that, bro. So I know these guys are ready to go to the next level, bro. And I think MA, this is the perfect opportunity to really show his coaching mettle and his organizing ability as well. So I like, you know, Raw Ivy. I like that hire. Young, vibrant, ex-player, relatable. I like that, man. I like that hire, bro. So you know, being on this
yeah,
coaching
man.
staff. So it's you know what I'm saying, it's a lot to love about this situation, bro. But like King say, bro, we gotta taper our expectations, bro, and just watch him do his thing and just see his imprint, man, on this team. Because
Hey,
if
I
it's
got
any,
one more question. I got one more question for Greenlee. Greenlee, what
Right.
you think
Hold on,
about
hold on, hold on, hold up, House. Let me answer Green question right quick.
Go ahead.
So I mostly agree with J Dog about, him being able to prove himself, and on how good he could be, but also, truth be told, he's able to do it on his time. Like, he's not facing the pressure of if he went and took over Milwaukee. If he took
Mhm.
over a team that had superstars and was expected to get to the NBA finals, in year one, like he did in Boston. He took one of those type of jobs. The whole fan base, the league is expecting them to go to the NBA finals. He gets to come to Houston with a bunch of untapped talent. Like J Dog say, a house full of groceries. And anything that he do, in year one, you win 30 games, you win 35 games, it's all gravy for him. But he also get to take his time, build the team the
Yeah.
way he wanted to be
the
built,
way he wants to,
install the
yeah.
culture, install the culture that he want on this team, you know what I'm saying, and be able to build it from the ground up. Because right
Right.
now you got a bunch of tools, you got everything to build the house, but the foundation ain't there yet. So this is where he gets to put in his own foundation, his own culture, and build this thing from the ground up. And hopefully he could turn what Popovich did in San Antonio.
Facts.
Udoka could bring that to Houston.
Facts. And that's what it is, King. That's what it is right there. Go ahead, House.
Yeah. So, question for Greenlee.
Mhm.
What do you think about the reports that Brandon Miller might fall to the number 4 slot?
Yes,
man.
Lord.
Hey, just like last year when I was advocating for
Jabari.
Jabari Smith.
Yeah.
He feel right until I left. You know what I'm saying? Jalen
That's-
Green is where look at real
that's a
real
real-
say, yeah.
That's
Hey,
a real thing.
If
Hey,
that
That's a
happens,
real thing,
if that happens, they better thank me, man, because I ain't missed yet, nigga.
bro.
You
Is
know
that a
what I'm
real thing? Is that a real thing though, bro? Or is house just bullshit, man? That's real.
No, I'm serious. There's been some talk about.
Early on.
Y'all
Told y'all, man. Hey, we get
Y'all ain't gonna like
rap,
y'all ain't
bro.
gonna like what I got to say. Because
Man,
I
I'm
don't
about to
like
mute
Brandon
you,
Miller,
I'm about to
man.
mute you. I'm about to mute you. Go ahead,
I'm
King.
not big. I'm not big on Brandon as big on Brandon Miller as I am Cam Whitmore, Hendrickson, or Grady Dick.
Oh, you gotta get you on the panel.
You get your ass out of here.
I'm
Hey,
just saying, bro.
hey,
I'm just
sit your
saying.
ass down. You time out. Nigga. Time
Whitmore,
out.
Bruh,
Whitmore, and
what
Hendrickson.
Udoka said, Red. Out. We need shooting, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but
He believe in our
Hendrickson hit
backcourt.
40%.
He believe in our
Hendrickson
backcourt.
hit.
Cam Whitmore is not a
Listen,
shooter like that. He's more fit guy like your boy, like our boy King Martin Jr. Man.
King
Come
Martin
on,
Jr.
stop it.
Man. Yeah,
Come on,
man.
stop
yeah,
it.
but, Whitmore's not. He only hit like I think 34% of his threes,
You like,
but he's 6'8". He's an uber athlete. You know what I'm saying? And he got an NBA ready body. You
So he
know,
might
he
That
got
don't matter
nice
though,
side. He got
King. That
nice
Brandon
don't
Miller,
matter.
Brandon
Yeah.
Brandon Miller, Brandon Miller is
He
a
got a
straw
better
man. You know
upside.
what I'm saying?
You want to
He's
ask Brandon
small.
Miller? My bad.
But
Go
see,
ahead.
Brandon
He's
Miller,
small. He's
Hawks
small.
right.
He's smaller than. To me, he's a poor man's Jabbar.
But Hawks
Great shooter,
Three
shooter.
man.
But I know I'm saying he's a poor man's Jabbar as far as his
Oh, you
game.
said poor man.
He
I thought you
ain't.
said four man. I thought you said four man. I
Nah,
thought you said
he a poor
He
man's Jabari Smith to me.
But he
Man,
can
cut
handle
it
You
it
know
out,
though.
what I'm
bro.
He
saying?
can handle. He
He's
can
a
handle
better
it though,
creator
kid.
than Jabari.
Yeah.
He's a better creator.
Slightly.
He's a better creator than Jabari.
He say slight.
King
He
shit.
trip.
Nah,
Yeah.
Nah, for real. He a slightly better dribbler and creator than Jabari, but
no, he's
Jabari's
not,
bigger.
bro. He's
Yes,
way
he
better
is.
creator than Jabari.
Nah,
What was Jabari in college? Jabari was a legitimate four man. This dude, Brandon Miller, he's a wing player, bro. He's that guy
I
that you
know.
need as a shooter. Guy, if he gets in trouble, he can create on his own merit. You know what I'm saying?
Barely.
He ain't getting lost like a deer in headlights. He trying to pass it back to the guard. No, I'm about to create my own shot. That's what we need, bro. And if he have to be in his own role, Jalen, KPJ, Al, he make all the duties and playmaking duties and whatever the case may be, what he gonna do? Be a knockdown shooter where he's lovely and comfortable at.
Well, Green,
Yeah. Yeah,
he might fall.
until somebody put their hands on him and he fall down. Little bony ass dude, man.
Nah, man, cut it out, bro.
He don't got an NBA body. I'm just saying.
Well, see, his
I'm
draft,
just saying.
Forward, man.
his
That
draft
dude,
stock off a bit though, because
that
I'm looking at the article and it's a couple articles last 2 days. Bleacher Report saying that because of his off the court issues,
Oh,
and
please, let it. Lord
not-
Jesus.
Hey, we ain't worried about no off court shit over here.
well, no,
Yeah,
well, basically, Greenleaf, to get right to it.
Come on out here to H-Town, man. We ain't worried about that.
On Bleacher Report, it say Brandon Miller interviews have not been good with teams ahead of the 23 draft.
Oh, god damn.
So
Yeah,
he
kind of pressure that man.
He might be trying to fall. Come on home.
Yeah, he won't come.
God damn.
Come on, man.
He gonna have a hell of an interview with the Rockets, though. God damn it.
Hey, let me say one thing. Let me say one thing about the interview thing, because I think in the NBA, some of them interviewers they get too emotional with the players. Like they're trying to really, they're trying to really like goat the players up and try to figure out like how competitive are you. And so they're asking all these dumbass questions about, you know. I mean, I think it's a big psychological trick. I don't think the interviews really matter that much. Just look at his performance on the basketball court. That's what really matters.
Yeah, Jai had all kind of good ass. Jai had all kind of good ass interviews. They talk about how intelligent he was.
Like if you listen to Giannis's interview, like if you listen to Giannis's interview when he was in Europe, man, he was the most polite little kid you would ever see. You know, you wouldn't know he's got that competitive drive in him like that. But obviously it exists, even though he was a very nice, soft-spoken guy in Europe, right? And so you can't tell shit for interviews. You just look at his performance on the basketball court. Talk to his old coaches, and you can find out about a player. You know what I'm saying? Interviews don't mean shit. Interviews don't mean shit. So I hope he falls. I hope he falls in the draft, and I hope the Rockets get him.
King.
Big fat.
King,
King lost his mind the last few days, bro. I don't know what the hell with King, man.
I thought. Yeah, Cam.
I'm gonna drop.
We got KJ,
bro. Salute to you, Reg.
Hold on. Yeah, we got KJ. We got KJ.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, Whitmore is bigger than KJ Moore.
Yeah, I'll get them likes.
He's just as athletic. He's better. He's better at creating his own shot than KJ Martin. Right? Coming out of college, he's hitting. No, I'm talking about off the dribble. Like dude actually can off the dribble can create space and hit a step back three. He hit like 34% of threes.
To my Grady.
Watch Cam Whitmore, bro. No, Cam Whitmore.
Oh, Whitmore?
I seen this shit.
Crossing boys up and stepping back for the three and draining them both. Now he only 34%, but he got an NBA body. He uber talented, uber athletic. You know what I'm saying? Longer. So I'm just saying. Bro, now, if you talking about long term, maybe Brandon Miller is a better prospect long term. But I'm talking about immediately being able to come in and help this team from day one. Cam Whitmore is a better immediate help player to me. Right now.
We'll see. I wouldn't say I would disagree with that whole statement right there, King. I would disagree with that one end. I think coming in right now for what we need, shooting, bro. Shooting. And Brandon Miller wouldn't have to do too much like a Scoot Henderson would have to do at the point guard position coming in as a rookie. He would have to be a shooter. Jabari, we looked at him as like coming in being a stretch for a shooter, but then things happen, things change. He had to put some other things into his bag to be a four-man. We thought threes. We was talking about, hey, bro, them 8 threes that he was doing in the beginning of the year. What we was fussing about? Man, take about 4 or 5 of them things, bro.
Yeah.
Take 2 dribbles in. Be comfortable.
Yeah, and I think Whitmore, I think Miller gonna be the same. He's gonna have to adjust the NBA 3, and that I'm not saying that he ain't gonna be a great shooter, but I think he gonna have to adjust. He's super skinny. You know what I'm saying? So I think if he gonna have that adjustment period like Jabari, that's why I said to me coming out immediately, he's a poor man's Jabari. He can shoot the lights out. He's a great shooter. I'm not taking that away from him. But as far as being able to step in from day one and be a contributor, I think he's going to have that adjustment period where he may struggle, whereas a Cam Whitmore or a Tyler Hendricks, I think that's his first name, that much. From UCF, Taylor
Hendricks.
That was 6'9", 7'3" wingspan. Yeah, Taylor. 7'3" wingspan, 6'9", shot 40% from 3. He's another one who's a uber damn athlete.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about dudes from day one. If you can get one, like those are my picks. And of course, Grady Dick is just as good as a shooter, if not better than Brandon Miller. And to me, he's a little bit thicker than Brandon Miller.
But if you take away the shooting, Brandon Miller, I believe he can create better than he can than Grady Dick. You know what I'm saying? At the top, if you talking about if you telling me drafting Grady Dick over Brandon Miller if he falls to number 4, I'm going with Brandon Miller. But the shooting is not too far off. It's not too far off.
Nah,
And
man.
size wise,
Right.
you got one that's
Right.
6'9",
But
one
this is where
I'm just looking at the creation wise, like
Yeah.
for what he made Udoka wants,
so
like
so
he wants creation. He wants everybody to have a creation mindset. And so if you got a three that does that and he can knock down a wide open shot and he can rate on his own merit, I'm taking that, bro.
Yeah. Nah, real
you see
talk.
the thing with Grady Miller, you right. He may
He
not
said
be as good of a creator
Grady.
as I mean Grady did. He may not be as good of a creator as Brandon Miller, but with Grady, he's more of a movement shoot guy. You can have him running off of picks all game long.
Nah,
He's
he
the
right
catch and
about
shoot
that.
no matter where he at on court and
Yeah,
can
he
rise up and
reposition.
drain
He's
them
a
hoes.
system player,
I
bro.
don't
He's
know.
more of
He
a
I don't
system
know.
player.
Yeah,
Brandon Miller is more of a
yeah,
like he's
nah, he
more of
right.
like I want my own show type of guy. But that's how I feel about Wemby. Now, I know Wemby can probably hold his own as a franchise player somewhere else, but for what we got, bro,
Yeah.
that's gravy.
Right.
You got a nigga at the 1, 2, 3, 4.
That can
What,
create.
what
Yeah.
more you want? And
Yeah.
you got the coach that really is gonna implement some real deal basketball team shit. So at the end of the day, bro, I'm just it's more of a fit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like shooting, yes. But if we saying Grady Dick and Brandon Miller at the fourth, I'm going with Brandon Miller. If Brandon Miller not available at the fourth, I'd rather get Grady Dick.
But we go trade
Period.
down. I ain't picking him at 4 though. I ain't picking him at 4, Green. We gonna trade down, try to get an asset or something. Try to goddamn give me a future second round pick. You want, you know what I'm saying? You want to trade up for this 4 because I
Yeah.
don't know if he a top 4 talent. You feel me? I know he a top 10 talent for damn sure. You feel me? But you talking about Taylor Hendricks, bro. Taylor Hendricks, bro. Like King was saying, I like him too. Like, bro, I think he gonna be an impact player. I think he gonna be a Robert Williams type player with a 3-point shot. You feel what I'm saying? That's man. Imagine Robert Williams had a 3-point shot, bro. Imagine
Right.
Robert Williams was shooting 40-some% from three and able to roam the paint and erase motherfuckers mistakes and shit. And he could shoot that bitch from three. Man, please, bro. Boston probably wouldn't lose a game. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs, yeah, but Robert Williams limited. You feel me? He's only limited to straight defense and rebounding. So, you know, but yeah, to y'all to King point, man, and to y'all point, man, if we don't get Brandon Miller, bro, I'll trade to make sure we get him. I'll at least trade down to about 7. I think 7 probably be a good spot for him
that's
and
why I said 6. I
6.
said
Yeah,
6. If
yeah,
I'm them, I trade down to
yeah.
6 in that range, and I'll take either one of those players. But to me, like I said,
Right, right.
I take them over Brandon Miller. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah,
they offer more immediate impact help for the team than Brandon Miller will,
yeah,
and that's just where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. No. Hey, well, let me
Nah,
ask
you
you this
you
though.
you you saying that because Brandon Miller gonna be a for shit show starter, and Grady
Yeah.
Dick will have the option to come off the bench
What you
and
call him, Grady?
have your
What you
boy
call him, Grady Miller?
have your boys King Martin Jr. Against Carolina, man. King, you can't fool me, bro.
I'm not, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't think Brandon
J-Dog,
Miller is gonna take.
he
I
want
don't think
Grady Dick. He want Grady Dick so
now,
he can come off the bench for King Martin
bro.
Jr.
Brandon
But Brandon
Brandon
Miller
Miller
out
gonna
there, he
come
ain't
off the
coming off
bench
the bench.
behind
He
KJ
starting.
Martin. He coming off the bench behind KJ Martin, bro. He not big enough. He ain't strong
Brandon
enough.
Miller,
Not gonna
Brandon Miller.
get no. Brandon Miller, he coming off the bench
Man,
immediately as
KJ
a
ain't
rookie.
doing shit.
Oh shit.
Hey
Immediately as a
man,
rookie, he coming off the bench. He not taking KJ Martin
KJ
job.
ain't doing
Now,
shit.
man, you
M
ain't
ain't
no
Hey,
like
if
them
you
motherfucking
flow
knocking
Rocket
down
fan.
that
space. He
three
like them
point
flow
ball, if you knocking
spaces,
down
bro.
that 3-point shot,
He
and
like them
whatever
flow
Uh,
Udoka's
spaces. That's
philosophy and
right.
system is with this group, hey man,
huh?
hey.
Raise your
Yeah.
motherfucking hand. God damn it. Yeah, I don't think now. I believe Whitmore and Hendricks could start over KJ Martin. I don't think Grady or Miller could start over KJ Martin as a rookie out the door.
But ain't
Cause
Henry's
they
projected
take
as a
the
power forward though, King? Hendricks?
two.
Hendricks, ain't
Well,
he
yeah,
projected as a power
they
forward?
got him. They got him
Hey,
listed
hey,
as a
y'all see
four,
this
but
nigga
he's
King, man.
6'9". He's
King is
6'9",
straight
and he got
capping
the
right
he
now,
got the
bro.
he's 6'9", he
You
got the
said
speed and the athleticism to play the three.
this
And just
motherfucker.
Absolutely.
imagine having
Yeah,
him,
absolutely.
and Jabari
Lord
both
have
roaming
mercy.
the paint, man. With
Mm-hmm.
that length, with that shot block, my God, that
Mm-hmm.
shit would be terrifying, man.
Hell yeah. You ain't lying about that now. Hey, I like
Nah, hey,
you.
Jada, I'm stuck
Hey.
on that goddamn starting motherfucking Grady Dick and whoever else over
Nah,
Brandon Miller.
Grady Dick. Nah, man. Grady Dick is not gonna start, bro. He King know that
King
shit.
be trying to mix the gumbo up. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit good. But then for
But
some
goddamn, we
individuals,
eat gumbo in the
yeah,
side,
some
man.
niggas
No,
don't
you
like
damn right I'm
some
a mix
niggas
it.
don't like shrimp and shit in their gumbo. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Don't put no
That's
Jolly
the
Ranchers in my gumbo, nigga.
that's the northerners, man. Everybody likes shrimp and okra in they gumbo down south.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't want no
That's them
Jolly
that's them
Ranchers. You
that's them
throwing
damn
Jolly
Yankees.
Ranchers in the motherfucker. You
Nah,
putting
man, cut
Jolly
that out,
Ranchers
man.
in the you
Cut that
putting
out.
Jolly Ranchers in the gumbo, nigga. What the hell you doing? Say, man, Grady Dick. You know damn well he gonna come out the bitch, King. Start
That's what
out.
I said, bro. That's what I
No, you
said.
said you said you will start
I said
okay.
Grady Dick. I said Grady Dick and Miller would both come off the bench. I
You
said
think Brandon
Hendricks
Miller come
and
off the bench, bro?
Whitmore
Nah, I don't think
behind.
so,
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah. Out
Hey,
the
Chad,
gate as a
y'all think
rookie,
so?
yeah.
All right,
He too small.
we still got over 50 people in the building, man. We still got over 50 people in the building. Y'all get the likes up, man. We should have over 100 likes, man. Hey,
Yeah.
man, y'all engage with the conversation on the panel, man. If you ain't on the panel, engage in the comment section, man. If y'all agree or disagree with any of us, we ain't gonna block you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna block you.
We don't
But
do
hey,
that.
man, do y'all agree with that, bro? Y'all agree with King standpoint of will Brandon Miller come off the bench if he's predicted to be the number 4 overall pick? Y'all let me know in the chat, man. But get the likes up as well, man. Yeah, King on some others, man.
He on that shit. Yeah, he on that shit. He's smoking a pack over there, nigga.
Oh shit.
So hey, Greenlee, I think that if the Rockets already had like a knockdown shooter, I think he would come off the bench. But I think because it's filling a need that they need on that team, I think he would probably start.
And then check this out though too. What if we bring in a shooter,
Absolutely.
Cam Johnson? Are they, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't get Brandon Miller, I think Cam Johnson will be starting over there. But we talking about if we don't get that,
Boy.
like off the rip, I'm
Well,
starting
see, that's the thing. That's the thing. So the draft happens before free agents, and so I
Right.
believe if they draft a legitimate 3, I think Cam Johnson is out the picture, bro. At that point, I think that they're gonna go
Think
for a
so?
veteran big man. I think they're gonna go for a veteran big man. They're gonna go for a veteran backup point guard,
And grab the
and
shooter.
they may go for another veteran 4 or a wing or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know that could shoot the ball. But that's the way I see it playing out, bro. Because that pick, that position is gonna be a position whether they move up to draft Scoop or they stay there or they fall back a little bit and get a small forward. They gonna draft one of them positions, which is gonna knock out somebody else in free agent.
Y'all don't like Armand Thompson, man?
No, he can't hit the wide side of a
Nah,
born with a beach ball. That
nah,
nigga can't hit the ocean while on the boat in the fucking ocean.
man, he can't skip a rock in the ocean. And all you gotta do is
Hey,
stick that bitch.
Hey, well, hold on. I got a question. If he can't hit an ocean when he's in the ocean, what's he hitting then?
Yeah.
The
What's he
motherfucking
hitting?
boat.
If he throws it out the boat, what the fuck's he hitting then?
Hey,
He ain't throwing it out the boat. He trying that bitch falling right back in the boat, hit him in his fucking head.
hey,
He couldn't
House,
even throw the boat, huh?
House. I'm not drafting. If KPJ still on the team, motherfuckers talking about, oh, we can have KPJ lead Armin Thompson as far as like if he draft him coming off the bench. How the fuck KPJ gonna lead this nigga to being the motherfucking offensive point guard when we trying to bring in a veteran point guard to lead this nigga?
To lead him. Yeah, I ain't work. But you got people
So
out
for
there
me,
thinking Armand Thompson gonna come in here and be the star at that point.
nah, man. What?
Yeah,
Starting?
you got Bro, you got people in here. You got people, bro. I'm telling you, you got columnists out there writing, bro. Scouts talking about
You know,
they
folks to
think,
lose their job. They
bro,
should lose
please.
all that
Yeah,
shit.
we got, bro. We
Hey
got a
man,
bunch of folks
I
out here
don't
talking
believe
basketball.
I don't believe in any. I've never seen any of their film, but I don't believe in any twin. Anybody
No,
who's a
man.
twin, I don't believe in that player.
You don't believe in no twin, man?
Hey, watch out, man. In a
Nope.
few years, my twins will
Nope.
be on ready. But
Ain't Keegan Murray a twin?
I mean, shit. Look at the Charlo brothers. They ain't done shit.
I
shit,
say ain't
we had some
Keegan Murray a twin, bro.
Keegan Murray, I don't know. I ain't know he was doing.
I know he got a brother. His brother still at Iowa. His brother
Oh.
coming out this year.
Well, his brother ain't Jamal. That's for damn sure.
Nah, but Keegan Murray, this motherfucker here crazy. Hey, this house ain't got good sense, bro.
His brother ain't Jamal. That's all I know.
All right,
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Somebody said the twins overrated.
Yeah, they is, man. I agree. Whoever said that, bro, no basketball.
Yeah,
They overrated, bro. Cause it's a whole lot.
I'm
Green
not
tell
housing
you playing,
twins like that, man. I'm not desperate like that.
man. Hell nah, bro. They athletic, uber athletic, and all this old shit, man. Please, you see a bunch of them mother. You go to these rec leagues and play. You see a whole lot of jump out the gym, but that don't mean they can goddamn go play in the NBA and play organized basketball.
Hey, Greenleaf, I'm about to head out, man. You can drop the link for someone in the chat to come on
Oh
in.
no, house. You know what I'm saying? You right on cue because I'm about to shut it down, man. We on almost 2.5 hours. I'm going ahead and shut it down, man. It was a good stream, man. Appreciate everybody that pulled up.
Always.
Salute to y'all. But yeah, man. If y'all want to get something else off, y'all got something on y'all mind real quick, go on let it out, man. Go on let it out before I shut it down. Y'all know we'll be back in action with some more live content. We're gonna touch bases on more what Ime Udoka had to say about the young Rockets and going forward, you know. So King, J-Dog, if y'all got anything else left to say, go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all go check out Hendrix, man. Y'all go check out that boy Hendrix. I'm telling you, if that boy come to H-Town, man, it's gonna be scary bedtime stories going on down south, man. I'm trying to tell you. Brandon Miller, he cool. He's a good player, man. He got some promise, but I'm sorry, man. They overhyping him a little bit. They overhyping him just a little bit. Green, I know you was the first one on Brandon Miller bandwagon. You the first person I heard mention Brandon Miller before the talking heads, before the draft experts. You was first, so I'm gonna give you that. I think he a little bit overhyped though, my boy.
Yeah, just
That's just my opinion. But salute to you boys, man.
You want me to hear all that about Brandon Miller, right, King? But you the same one told me we should start goddamn Deshaun Nix as the starting guard when KPJ ain't even came in the form yet. You want me to listen to you after that at the point guard position, King?
Hey man, players fuck up too.
Hey, real talk, man. Real talk. I gotta fuck with my boy, man. What you got, J-Dog?
Hey, I'm good, man. Y'all boys on point tonight, man. Everybody on point with their analysis. Shit, I ain't got too much. Taylor Hendricks is the truth, I believe. And I do one thing. I spoke on Grady Dick a while back, man. So I seen Grady Dick play.
Yeah.
He nice with it, man. He real catch and shoot. He reposition himself good like Clay and Steph. I mean, he got that dimension to his game. I like that about him, bro. He reposition. He know how to get to the open spots on the floor, bro, and rise up. You know what I'm saying? So I like Grady Dick. He's decently athletic. He's not no high fly, nothing, but he's quick enough and he can take you off the bounce on closeout. So yeah, King right on it. He on point with that. I gotta study Cam Whitmore though, bro. I haven't really.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't really dug into him, to be quite honest, to give my honest assessment on his game, bro. But now, 5 stream, bro. I'm glad I, got up in time to catch y'all boys, man. I had a long day today, man. It's field day time, goddammit. Time of the year, man. Be out there, son. I ain't got to be trying to do that shit no more, but hey. But I have to get my nap in, Green. I get my nap in. Yeah.
I already know, bro.
See, for real, right?
I already know.
But now salute to y'all, man. Salute to you, Green, salute King and Rich, you know what I'm saying? Reg, House, man, everybody that came through, bro, man. Salute to y'all boys, man.
Man, salute to all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in every stream, giving your boy content, staying locked in with these Rockets. I could be doing play-by-play right now, man. Could be doing some other ventures, man. But this Rocket shit, it touched deep for me, man. It touched deep for me, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up every single time. Appreciate everybody in the chat. If I missed you, I ain't trying to diss you, man. I just trying to keep the show going. Appreciate everybody that's in the chat. Appreciate everybody hit the like button. Appreciate everybody subscribe to the channel on the stream. And we'll be back, man. We'll be back, man. Salute. Once again, salute. We'll be back, man. And that'll do it for this stream, y'all. We'll be back in action. More email Udoka, going into deep depth about what he believe and what he feel about the team going forward. He believe in his young guys, and that's all we want from our coach. You instill that will, and then hold on, what the camera at? Victor, we on your ass, motherfucker. We on you. We on you, man. 4 times a year, nigga. Yeah. We'll be back, man. We'll be back. Shout out to everybody once again, man. It's your boy Greenleaf Exclusive. I'm out here, family. Peace.
Peace.